I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, what's good, the party people? What's good, what's good, what's good? Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. What's good? I'm your man, Uncle Freezy. I'm excited. If you can't tell, let me do this here. Let's get right. Yo, what's good? I see y'all. Wait, man, I see people in here already, man. What's good? Delano Steele, Robert Paul, what's good? Kane Jerry, what's good? Rick V, what's good? I'm excited because a couple of things, right? I'm excited because I saw the Denver Nuggets head coach basically fold his hand. Basically, it was like, man, we got so many people out, man. We gonna blase blah. We have about 6 of our guards are out, and one of our forwards is out, and blase blah. Bro, I don't care. I don't care nothing about that. We're gonna go to Denver. We're gonna impose our will on the rich, creamy nougats. Right, we're going to get this dub. We're going to win 4 straight, and it's on the Phoenix. Bam. How about that? Take that. How about that? That's what we're going to do. We're going to go into Denver. We're going to impose our will, and we're going to get this dub. Bam. Take that. Take that. Delano Steele, is that how I'm supposed to tell him? Keep it a buck. Is that how I'm supposed to tell him? Il Magix is in the building. What's good? Yo, Chef NYK, you said you sent it? How'd you send it? Is it on Twitter? How'd you send it? Chef NYK, how'd you send it? LT, what's good? Hey, Chef NYK, you got a tweet? You sent me a Twitter message? Yo, please don't tell me you put your personal information just out there on Twitter. Please tell me you DM me. Let me go to DMs just to make sure. Yo, there we go. Word, 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 word. I got you, fam. I got you. Hey, we super straight. We super straight, Chef NYK. So for those that don't know what I'm referring to, so State of the New York Knicks podcast has a associate that does apparel, right? And last night we did a giveaway. What we said what we're gonna do is it's one of the other things that I'm excited about, right? So one of the things that we gonna go into Denver, Colorado, and we gonna play the Denver Nuggets, and we gonna give them this L. We gonna come away with a dub. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come away with this dub, right? And it's gonna be 4 straight to be on the Phoenix. That's what I'm excited about. One thing. The other thing I'm excited about is this apparel giveaway, this swag giveaway, right? Because what I want y'all to do when y'all walk these streets, you know what I'm saying? Let me do this too. My back is killing me. I have like a bulging disc and it's killing me. It's one of the reasons why I'm late, and I apologize for being late. But y'all, listen, I'm legit got to lay on the floor like Larry Bird before I get up and come in here and holler at y'all, right? But I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize for being late, right? I apologize for being late. Matter of fact, tell you what I do. I'm going to give away something to the crowd this morning for me being late, right? I am going to give away the Swaggy Puff bucket hat to somebody in the chat today, right? The Swaggy Puff bucket hat, right? To somebody this morning. I'm going to let the chat get up to about 75 or 80, and I'm going to give away the Swaggy bucket. Not the drip bucket with the tear on it. I'm talking about the Swaggy Puff bucket with the puffy stitching on it, right? I'm going to give that away. Matter of fact, I'm going to get one for myself, and I'm going to get one for one of the lucky people in the chat, right? Yo, you know why? Hey, because we do good, right? Not blowing shit, not Uncle Freezy, but we do good, man. We got a good family thing going on here, and I'm gonna give away something separate, right? Than what I plan to give away. Yo, if this is Cornerstone Kev all dressed up this morning, I swear I'm gonna rag him for like 10 minutes straight. If this is Cornerstone Kev straight up dressed up with like a collar shirt or something on, I'm gonna rag him, bro. I'm gonna rag him. Yo!
Gonna tear the roof off the mother sucker. Tear the roof off the sucker. Tear the roof off. Gonna tear the roof off the mother sucker. Tear the roof off the sucker.
What you got on, boss?
Gonna tear the roof off the mother sucker. Tear the roof off the sucker. You're gonna tear the roof off. Go to tear the roof off the mother sucker. Tear the roof off the sucker. You got a real type of thing going round, getting down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going down. You got a real type of thing going round, getting down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. Where the party at? We want the funk. Gotta have that funk. That's what the Mothership Connection has landed in Denver, Colorado. What's up, Uncle Freeze, a.k.a. Dr. Funkenstein? What's going on?
What's good, Star Child?
Partying on the mothership. I am the Mothership Connection.
All right.
Doing it to you in 3D.
Yeah, we're giving it to you in
Lightyear groove. Hey, if you hear any noise, ain't nobody but me and the boys. Get down.
Yo, I was on. No lie, I was on the machine last. I ain't get into all what kind of machines and all that stuff, man. But anyway, anyway, the machine is so loud that I have to put, ear protection on.
Right.
And so underneath the ear ear protection, I throw in my Apple earbuds, right?
Yeah. And I'm getting I'm getting clowned for wearing this concoction right here and everything. People gotta understand I ain't at home.
Right.
So I gotta give what the place gives me and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So I had to, bro. So listen, I'm gonna tell you what I was listening to. All right. Anybody ever heard of the JBs?
Oh, absolutely.
The P's, like they used to say. Pass the P's, like they used to say.
Yeah.
Pass the P's, like they used to. Yeah. So listening to that. Doing it to death. James Brown. Anybody ever heard James Brown doing it to death?
Come on, man. They don't know about that.
Oh my goodness. Hey.
They don't know about that, man.
Please, James Brown. James Brown legit sung a song.
Know, man. They don't know.
4 minutes, bro. And he said was please. All he did was beg for 4 straight minutes, bro.
They don't know, man.
Bro,
they don't know.
The name of the song is Please, right? And guess what James Brown said through the whole song? Please. And when his throat, when you could tell when his throat got dry, he started saying "I." He couldn't help it. He couldn't help it. You know you love a girl. You know you love that gal when all you can say is please.
Please.
Right?
Please.
Like he's saying, hey, so for those that don't understand what I'm saying, if you ever watch Guardians of the Galaxy and you listen to Groot was saying, I am Groot, right? But he was actually saying different stuff. Like he was saying, I am Groot, right? But he was saying different stuff. In this song, James Brown is saying, please, right? But he's saying different things. He's communicating different things. Like, please. The tone is like, I know I was wrong, baby.
Yeah.
Take me back.
Take me back.
Yeah, right. But he's saying, please. Right? He's saying please the whole time. You know you love that gal. You know you love that gal when you be like, please.
That's
for
what
4 straight minutes.
Yeah, that's what a lot of these Knicks fans are like, man. The ones that still don't believe in what we're doing. They want to love, but they don't know how to, man. They don't know how to embrace us. They don't know how to embrace us.
That's why you let people do it for you.
Yeah.
Right. Like, hey, so no lie. Me and Miss Mocha I was trying to, when you young, you be wanting to say a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't know how to say it.
Right.
So one day I got Miss Mocha in the car. Right. And all I played like Jagged Edge.
Oh,
I just played Jagged Edge and H-Town. All them joints like man. I was trying to tell her, but every time I tried to tell her, it came out wrong.
Yeah.
So instead of saying, you know what I'm saying, doing it, I was like, I just play that Jagged Edge, that H-Sound, that Al B. Shore, that Keith Sweat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you that New Jack Swing time was essential to our way of music. I mean, we could talk about the 70s and parts of the 80s all the time, but that New Jack Swing era, that was essential to where music is right now.
Right.
Right. And it's great to you have to embrace it. You just have to, because when I think of that time, I think of our Knicks back in 93, 94, 95. That was a great time to be a Knicks fan, man, because we was on the rise.
Yep.
We was on the ride, man. We was on the rise.
Yeah, that's about the time. That's about the time where I was playing. I get Miss Mocha in the car and play that High Five.
High Five. I like the way. Yes.
Yeah. And I can't wait another minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't wait another minute. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, man. Hey,
that was some. That was.
fellas, we gonna talk Knicks, right? But listen, it's a podcast, so it's like Knicks and pop culture, and so every few shows I got to remind people that in a podcast format is Knicks and pop culture.
And pop culture, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's different from the other shows. Like I'm not gonna look at box scores and read y'all box scores because y'all too smart for that.
Exactly.
Right. Because y'all know every shot is not the same. Every shot in the box score looks the same.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It don't give you a true flow, a true feeling of what the flow of the game was.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why we have a guy like G Money that'll give us all those statistics and all that, that commentary and everything, because he'll give all those statistics to us. We can say one thing, he'll be like, "Oh no, wait a minute."
Yo, you see Chuck Moss? Chuck Moss was good. I see Chuck Moss. Chuck Moss was good.
Yeah,
I see you, Chuck Moss.
Austin he ain't getting revenge tonight.
No, if anything, he'll get embarrassed tonight.
Exactly. And the thing about it, and here's the thing, Freeze. Here's the thing. If we would have had Derrick Rose at the beginning of the season instead of Austin Rivers, there's no telling what our record could have been like.
Bro.
Bruh. There's no telling.
Let me tell you something. Hey, Chef NYK, that 112? Yes. That 112? The first 112, the first 112 album, 112, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You are right. You are right on the money, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, you are right on the money. Right? Right? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, right? So I am an introvert secretly disguised as outgoing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm legit an introvert secretly disguised as outgoing, right? Like, because I can legit, no lie, I can legit be to myself and entertain myself without people,
right,
bro? And I can think internally and figure out stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? By myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't need external motivators. You know what I'm saying? Like I internally motivate, right? I know when I do wrong, right? I can self-check and self-correct.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Based on my moral compass and all of that.
Right.
Right.
But
what happens though, when it came to the ladies, and I know Miss Mocha listening, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but when it came to the ladies though, bro, what I would do is take tips from guys like El DeBarge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, what did El DeBarge just say? Let me write that down. let me borrow this line from El DeBarge. What did Freddie Jackson just say? Let me borrow this line from Freddie Jackson. What did Kashif? What did Kashif just say?
Kashif,
I'm gonna borrow. What did Miles J just say? Let me borrow.
Yeah.
Let me borrow that.
Yeah. Well, here's a question for you in the panel. I'm gonna give you 3 names, and you got to tell me what order they go in. You got Luther. You got Barry.
Right.
And you got, I'm gonna throw Barry White in there. Go ahead.
You said Luther, Barry, and Barry.
Oh, Luther, Barry, and Teddy.
Okay. All right.
So it's all yours.
So I'm gonna say Barry is number 3. I'm gonna say Teddy is number 2. And I'm gonna say Luther is number 1. And and listen, the reason why, and so I have this game, and you must have read my mind. I hate when I shave my head. When I shave my head, my mind is easier to read.
Easier to read.
Yeah, there are no hairs there to block y'all out. So
I'm sorry. Hold on. Sin asked a question. Teddy P or Teddy Riley? Teddy Pendergrass Sin.
Teddy P.
Teddy P.
Yeah.
Teddy P. Teddy Bear.
Hey, because Teddy Pendergrass is what you call an aggressive balladeer. Teddy Pendergrass would say, he'd give you orders, turn off the lights, light a candle. Yeah, he aggressive with the ballads. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you another one. Come on and go with me.
Yes, you get instructions from Teddy P. Teddy P is giving you instructions.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Hey, but I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this about Luther, and then I'm gonna move on real quick. When you saw Luther Vandross in these small venues, like I ain't talking about prime time Luther. I ain't talking about like
no.
I ain't talking about
Power Love Luther. Power Love and all.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
I ain't talking about 89, 90 Luther.
No.
I ain't talking about 1990, 91 Luther. What's the joint Luther?
You talking about like 77, 79?
No. I'm talking about right before Luther passed away. Luther is the one I like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about when you knew he was sick. Like he looked like he didn't have the. I enjoyed the Luther in person. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
Because
I agree.
Because he took time with the audience.
Yeah.
He was like he would be legit sweating, singing his song. He'd stop, and he'd be like, "Hey, she going to the bathroom." You know what I'm saying?
But Barry was the same way. Barry White was the same way. Yeah. Sweating and everything.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, my sister has a handkerchief from him at one of his concerts.
She didn't get a special hug from Barry either, did she?
She didn't get. No, she didn't.
Okay, I was gonna say because my sister would have hugged they would have still been trying to peel her off of Barry. Security would have still been trying to peel her off. So
now I got some trivia for you. Back to Luther. I got some trivia for you.
All right.
What was the name of the group? No, I'll give it a true and false. The song "Glow of Love" was Luther by himself? True or false? The "Glow of Love"
by himself. I mean, I'm sorry. He was not by himself. He was not by himself. I think I heard that somewhere before.
That group Change.
I thought the name of
Change.
I thought the name of
Change.
I thought the name of the group was the group that sung. They sung the hook for LL Cool J, "Around the Way Girl."
No,
I thought that was them.
No, it wasn't them. He did that one, and then the other song, "Searching for so long." Yeah. That was that group Change.
Okay,
the group Change and everything. So.
Okay, because I thought that was the group that sung. It was too It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday on the House Party 2 soundtrack.
Boyz II Men?
Was that Boyz II Men? No,
that was Boyz II Men.
Oh man, I got the song wrong.
You know what? I'll take that back because you're probably right. I know Boyz II Men did it.
Right.
But you're probably right. I think somebody else was some other group had did Hard to Say Goodbye on the House Party 2
soundtrack. I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I can't remember who it was. It's another group, and they were a group. The Flex. The Flex. That's the name of them.
Okay.
That's the name of them. They were supposed to be like a mega group, and then
they fizzled, right?
Yeah. And it happens. It happens. So let me. So chat. I got something I'm gonna ask y'all, and I know y'all ready to hear it. Y'all excited. I'm giving away 2 things today, right? I'm giving away the Puff Stitch Swaggy Bucket today. That's on Uncle Freezy, right? I'm buying one for myself, and I want somebody else to rock it with me. We're gonna be a crew. This is crew love, right? And then I'm picking somebody from the chat today in order to get the special custom edition. It's not available in the online mall. We're getting State of the New York Knicks podcast homeboy to do a special edition apparel outfit for 2 lucky people. One is Chef NYK, who won on the New York on the Knicks at Night podcast last night, and I'm gonna pick another lucky person today.
Okay.
So we're gonna have 3 winners in 2 days, right? But,
hey, I'm gonna call out a couple of my guys here because I never see them on here. I'm gonna call them out, and I hope he gets me later on.
B from Jersey.
I don't see my boy Sim in here on the panel, and I never see my boy Isaiah. I never see those two on here. I just called them out. Come on down. I'm gonna get it on Sim's show today. I'm gonna get it on Sim's show.
And I know Sim. I've been texting back and forth with my man over the past week or so. My man be super busy. But you know what though? You know what though?
Without him, there's none of this.
Right. Exactly. But you know what though? Cornerstone Cav has a point. Cornerstone Cav has a point.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, what's really going on? Like,
exactly.
Like down south, what's really going on?
What's going on? What's going on? Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And now it's 9:28, 9:30 right now. Where's Geritol at?
Oh man, I'm not for sure. I didn't see G-Man on the joint last night, so I'm concerned. I meant to get G-Man's number, so that I can call him and see how he doing.
Yeah, I'll text him. I'll text him and everything. We may go back and forth, but we really love each other, man. He's my brother. He's my brother.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man. You can tell.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can tell he's salt of the earth, bro.
Absolutely.
You can tell. You can tell he's salt of the earth. Yeah. Man, I'm excited about this giveaway, though, man.
I'm excited too. I'm
excited.
The streets are buzzing with our name.
Right.
The streets are buzzing. ESPN, Fox Sports, they can't get enough of us right now.
Can't get enough of that funky
They
stuff.
can't get cool in the game. Can't get enough.
Yeah.
Can't get enough. They can't get enough of. You see our coach on the Jump yesterday and on Stephen A and on Stephen A's show as well.
Right.
You see that, man?
Yeah.
Now they want to get on the band because they didn't believe we were real at the beginning of the season.
Right. But you know what? Here we are. And no, and I keep saying this, and I have this nervous, giggly energy, like a fifth grade girl. I have this fifth grade girl energy going on, right? You know how fifth grade girls are starting to come into their adolescence. They are no longer little girls. They starting to come into their adolescence. Their hormones is doing weird stuff. And so they want to try makeup. I'm like, girl, you too young. You 10. You 10 years old. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? They want to try makeup and they notice boys noticing them. You know what I'm saying? And so I I'm a very, very testosterone driven masculine man, right? But the energy though is like, you know what I'm saying?
Can't contain ourselves. We can't contain ourselves.
Because at the beginning of the season, everybody was asking me, like, Uncle Freezy, man, what's your prediction for the Knicks this year? And I said 42-30. Right.
Okay, so you were good. I went 35 plus. I said 35 plus. That's what
people were like, Cornerstone, you bugging 35 wins.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you crazy with this roster?
Still haven't seen your boy that you banned from here. Haven't seen him at all. So, but that's another story.
And I'm disappointed too. I'm very disappointed with Chuck B. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to talk to him on the telephone. Me and him were probably closer, and at least I feel. Yeah, he and I were closer than anybody in Knicks universe because we started off on Twitter, and I always felt like he was trolling me. I put something out there. I'd be like, "Yo, we need to trade Joakim Noah," and he would say, "Nah, just let his contract play out." And like in all caps,
traded him.
In all caps or something. And I would be like, and I'm using that as example, you know, that fact may or may not be true, but I'm talking about the Noah part. But I was like, yo, I had to pull him to the side one day because it was like 10 tweets in a row. I had to throw the blue lights on him. Right. I was like, yo, what's your beef with me, dog? Don't make me because he the same way. He the same because we got the same background. We the same way, right? We got the same. Some of the stuff that he do, I do the same. Did the same stuff. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some law enforcement stuff in our background. Some stuff. You know. So I had to throw the blue lights on him. I was like, yo, you come at me like that one more time in one of these tweets. And he was like, this is how I talk. Right. And then I was like, this is how you talk. And then it dawned on me, like, yeah, everybody is not gonna be silky smooth on social media. No. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, because you know what I'm saying? Like for instance, Paris Duggar always knows what words to use in the virtual chat, right? Like when you read what Paris Duggar types in a virtual chat, you like, yo, okay, this person has their stuff together. Like when they type, it's always thoughtful and well typed out, right? Paris Duggar. Robert Paul is the same way. Like thoughtful, messages are well thought out and typed, right? So they smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't like that because sometimes we get in the moment and we just saying the first thing that come off the dome. And Chuck B was like that, right? So I had to throw the blue lights on him. Like, yo, you think you messing with, bro? You know what I'm saying? And so we had this back and forth, like, you don't know me. All kind of stuff. And so over the course of like a week and a half, I found out that you ever saw that Spider-Man meme when Spider-Man is doing these moves in the mirror at the other guy, and it winds up being him, and it winds up being himself. Right. Yeah, that's what me and Chuck. But here recently, over this last couple of months, now think about this. Me and Chuck B been vibing for years on Twitter. And this last couple of months, I think somebody upset him, and he thinking it's everybody in the Knicks universe got beef with him.
Well, it's not. I mean, we don't have it. Listen. I've been on record about this. The only thing that I had, and if you want to call it, beef, it's just my preference. But the only thing I said was that he'll never admit when he's wrong. Right. Everybody on your panel, and some cats in the chat here too, some brothers on the chat, they've all admitted that they, like, for the record, they've admitted that they've gotten it. They got it wrong this year. Right. They got it wrong. They thought the Knicks were gonna win under 20, and they've exceeded that majestically. I mean, we have a chance. That we can get. What'd you say? 42?
42 and 30.
That's legit,
bro.
That's legit.
I was gonna say 44 and 28, but I couldn't think of the number of losses. I couldn't do the math in my head fast enough. Right. So I was like, 42 and 30 sound right. You know what I'm saying?
We're right there. And what's our record right now? How many games have we won?
37 and 28, something like
37, that. 38, 39. And we got 9 games to go, right? 9 games?
No, we have
8 games.
We have Denver, Phoenix, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Spurs, the Hornets,
the
Celtics,
and then the Celtics. All right, so that's 7. Right. So you said 38 right now, right?
37 right now?
We're at 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. What if we ran the table and went 44? What if we ran the table?
Bro, okay. So let me tell you something. Don't you start gassing our heads up with this. What if we run the table?
But see, here's the thing. Freeze.
You just said, what if we run the table? But you just said, what if we run the table?
Exactly. Freeze. The body of work is proof in itself.
No, but you can't say that though, because you know why?
Why not?
So first of all, if we run the table, right?
Yeah.
That means we end the season on a 10-game winning streak.
Yeah.
Right? If we run the table, that means the Knicks will have won 19 out of their last 20 games. Because they had a 9-game win streak, they lost to Phoenix. They won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
And if they win these next 7, that means they would have won 19 of their last 20. So you know what that makes this Knicks team? One of the greatest Knicks teams to ever have played. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It makes them one of the greatest Knicks teams ever to have played, bro.
To have played.
Right. Yep. Think about that. Because we have 28 wins right now. We might end the season with 28 wins based off of what you said. Right. And I know you said what if, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm not throwing away any of the possibilities, because if we've learned anything by watching this team this season, anything is possible.
Anything is possible, man. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. I'm not shutting the door on anything. Chat, y'all feel me?
And again, everybody says that, well, you got to show me proof. Well, the body of work that they've shown this past year, the body of work that they have shown, you got to believe in them. You got to. I was on Ron's show. It was a game right before, I think it was the same day that we were playing the Lakers. And I was very hesitant on that game, because I didn't believe our front court was going to be enough to stop Drummond, and then off the bench
and Gasol.
Well, not Gasol. I didn't even think of Gasol. I was thinking more of Harold.
Right.
And Jay Boogie. Shout out to Jay Boogie.
Hey, shout out to our brother Jay Boogie.
Yeah, Jay Boogie and Ron. They put me in my place. They said you can't go in scared. But even with them saying that, I still had a little bit of quote unquote fear. And then once the game started,
fear or trepidation, because they're two totally different things. Like trepidation is a nervousness about a situation maybe getting out of control, and fear is just scared of the environment. Period.
Trepidation.
Okay.
Trepidation. Once the game started and it continued, and we beat them handedly.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I'm not doubting this team anymore. So yeah, we can run this table. And I guarantee you also, if and I'm going to say it again, yes, I would have attended that game, regardless. Right. But if Burks was playing in that game, we win that game.
Against Phoenix.
We win that game.
Right.
We win that game. I'm sorry.
So, ladies and gentlemen, CP the artist has awakened from his 11-hour overnight siesta.
Now, let me ask you this: did I mention his name anytime since we've talked this morning?
No.
Have I mentioned? Thank you. Okay, bring this fool in.
No, man. I gotta get the vibe. I gotta get the vibe right, man.
Vibe right.
Yeah, because when CP the artist, his feet are heavy. He come through heavy. Yeah, he come in the room stomping like Sasquatch. You Kev, no lie, like no lie. You have so let me. I'm just gonna assume that you have some kind of educational background, some type of education, right?
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
when you were acquiring that education, you may have had roommates or something like that. I don't know if it's kind of something. I don't know.
No, I only went to a junior college, but I got my bachelor's later on in life. I got my bachelor's back in 2014.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, because that's being an example to people, man. It's never too late.
It's
never
to
get that paper.
It's never too
late. It's never too late to get that paper. Trust me. Me and Miss Mocha can attest to that.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
So what I was gonna say is this though. So I've been in a lot of settings, and I'll use the military setting as an example.
Mm-hmm.
So in the military, we had housing that we stayed in.
Mm-hmm.
8 soldiers on the floor, 2 soldiers per room, right? But we had rooms in a common area, right? In the middle of the 8 rooms, right?
Yeah.
And some of your homeboys may not have stayed on your floor, right? But they would come visit your floor, come hang out, shoot the breeze or whatever. So I didn't like bringing my lady friends around all these soldiers. Hut 1, hut 2, hut 2. Hey, hut, left, right, left, right. I like to bring my lady friends into my area, and and so my homeboy from New Jersey, shout out to Norris from New Jersey. He was the same way. He was like, yo, I don't want to bring my girl around all these dudes. All this way you do, you turn you go take a piss and you come back and some random dude is trying to holler at your girl. You know what I'm saying?
What's that song by the OJs? They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place.
The backstabbers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. My man was singing. He was like, "They come and visit my house when I ain't home, trying to catch my girl while she's all alone. They smile in your face." Yeah,
smile in your face. Yep.
So anyway, so it used to be dudes, right? That could legit mess up the vibe. So they'd be like, yo, what time the girls coming over? And we be like, yo, they coming over at 12:30. And they'd be like, at night? Yeah, man, they coming over 12:30. Knowing good and well they coming over at 8. You know what I'm saying? And so what they used to do is they used to have Sasquatch feet like CP the artist. Like what they would do is they would come over and be so loud that they'll mess up the vibe. Like me and my girl, Norris and his girl, I'll be there. So it's 1 man, 1 woman, 1 man, 1 woman, and then 7 dudes will show up with no women. Hey, I heard y'all had girls over here. So that's what CP the artist remind me of sometimes. Like we legit have. Huh?
You did wonder why you go to a college party, they let the women in free, but the guys got to pay like $3 or $4 just to get in and everything.
Yeah, and some of the dudes ain't even had $3. They outside bumming money. You know what I'm saying? They outside bumming money. Yo, look what it is.
What's up? Ghetto, my brother. Brother, I gotta stamp your ticket to get on the mothership. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I got to put my time in on the smaller networks, and then one day, on the staples. You know what I mean? Listen,
maybe one day somebody will pluck you. Hey, I see you on that Mr. Freezy joint. You too good for them. Come on with us.
I don't think he has my Twitter account yet. Once he gets my Twitter, I'm gonna be locked in. It's just his people haven't talked to my people yet. But listen, I leave y'all talking heads to that, man. I like to stay with the little people. You know what I mean? I'm a man.
Oh man, come on, bro.
As the Blonde's tears numbers quickly keep ticking up to to that level.
Hey man, I'm gonna need you to do my taxes, man. So I'm gonna pay you $50, and you got to get me $1.2 million in tax revenue. All right.
Yeah,
so can you?
I'm gonna turn that engagement down.
Right.
But I respectfully decline because all money is good money.
Hey, you know what? GI is frat. So GI know what I'm talking about. So GI, listen. You ever been around the heavy foot dude? Like, and I'm talking about maybe back in college days. You know how you and maybe one of your homeboys that you was tight with, and maybe ran into some girls in the food court in the mall, and you like, yo, why don't y'all come back to, you know what I'm saying? What we do, and this is and listen, hear me out, y'all. Don't call me a cheapskate. I'm just going back to when I was 20. You holler to get, yo, we gonna stop off and get some pizza. You know what I'm saying? Listen to some music or whatever. I just bought that 12 play album by R. Kelly. We'll listen to that, you know what I'm saying? And and whatever. They're like, sure, we'll come over. And they keep calling you on the payphone, trying to make sure they don't pass your parking lot or whatever. And you guide them in, and they come upstairs. And then your sat squat, your heavy foot friends come. I heard y'all had girls over here. And they smelling like 151 and Bud Light, and it's like 7 of them, and you like, bro, you know you my dog, man, but this ain't that type of party, bro.
Party.
Yeah. And they're like, but I heard this where the party at. I already told the boys, and then 3 more dudes walk in. This where the party at, bro? You're like, no, this is not where the party at. You know what I'm saying? This is the opposite. Y'all take that's what CP the artist is sometimes in the morning. Bro, he's a heavy foot dude that's
Yo, I didn't know that's where you was going with this.
Yes, that's CP
Listen,
the artist.
All you got to realize with CP the artist is that he is a peanut M&M without the chocolate. That's what he is. That's all he is.
Dang,
he is
man.
a M&M peanut. And I'm being kind because I could have called him an M&M almond without the the chocolate.
Wow.
So, hey, he want to throw it out there. I'm gonna throw it out there too.
So
hey, I got smoked though. I got smoked this morning.
Oh boy!
Okay. All right.
Somebody gonna get it. Somebody gonna get it.
He gonna get it. He gonna get it because and I feel slightly offended because Kev has been slapping this man around like a rag doll, calling him Geritol and
that's my man G-Man. G-Man, yes. That's my brother, man. That's my brother. That's Skillet from Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son.
Skillet from Sanford and Son. I'm Leroy. He's Skillet.
So he got up here. He grabbed the microphone. He pumped his chest. You know how he has a way of telling the young boys shut up while he's talking. You know what I mean? We all quiet. We folded our hands like he was in, grammar school, and we listened. And he proceeded to tell us the poor man's Luka was going to have a big influence in the final games for the New York Knicks. And he told us to bank on it. And don't you dare question his take. That Luka isn't even in the United States due to COVID protocols. I need G-Men to Life to step forward and hold the biggest L that the Blonde Tears morning drive, Knicks morning drive has to offer him. Wow. So I know you out there, OG.
Big L.
Hey, listen. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will because again, he will admit when he's wrong. Like everybody here on this panel will admit when they're wrong. There's only a couple of people that will never admit that they're wrong, and that's why you never see him. Am I right, G.I.? Am I right? You never go see him.
That's right. He shows up from time to time, right before he goes to work. But I assume he's sleeping in the morning. I don't know why. But you know what? He never really went over to man. That probably is the only opportunity for him, man. But he works through the night, sleeps through the morning, and then he goes to work right about 10 before the night drive comes on. The night comes on.
Right.
So
right.
Makes that night. Yeah. I haven't seen Hoodie Kev in the last couple of shows. He all right? Talking about we worry about him.
Man, Hoodie Kev is
fine. He was there the night the night before.
Y'all hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Y'all hurt his feelings because what happened was
he's one of them. I never even hear him admit he's wrong either. So there you go.
No.
He'll never admit it.
So Hoodie Kev, no lie, man. So Hoodie Kev, for one, is one of my favorite people on earth, right? One of my favorite people on earth, right? No lie. I talk to Hoodie Kev a lot, right? But Hoodie Kev is not going to admit when he is wrong. He's misunderstood. In his mind, he's misunderstood, right? He's like Dr. Doom. Like, why don't y'all understand? All I want to do is destroy this. I just want to burn it to the ground. Why won't y'all let me? Bro.
You talking about Thanos or you talking about Dr. Doom?
Dr. Doom. Just want to go back to his planet. He want to burn stuff down and go back to his planet. Right? So you like, Kev, why?
No, that was Thanos. No, that was Thanos.
No, Thanos want to snap half the universe out of existence.
Yes.
Right? Yes. So Doom wants to okay. But Kev does not, and I told Kev, I was like, Kev, listen, you're talking to a lot of New Yorkers, native New Yorkers, who still live in the New York tri-state area, whose Knicks experience, they were enveloped in it, right? Yeah. The Daily News had the Knicks on the back page. You know what I'm saying? All the sports channels, all it was Knicks.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And so we all went to the Garden, sat in the Garden, watched Alonzo Mourning put up 33 against us in a game that knocked us out of playoff contention. We legit watched Charles Barkley dunk on Bill Cartwright 10 times in one game.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know how hard it is to get dunked on twice by the same guy?
Not if you're Bill Cartwright.
Hey, what's up, AD? How you doing, man? I'm sorry.
hey, good morning. Good morning,
AD.
bro.
Good morning, fam. Good morning.
Right. It's so much so that Chuck D made a lyric in it and Bring the Noise. I'll throw that thing down your throat like Barkley. You know what I'm saying? He talking about Bill Cartwright. Bill Cartwright legit got dunked on like, I say 10, but I think that number is very conservative. Very.
I could dunk on Bill right now.
Bam. Bam.
Bill will hack your ass.
To death with them elbows. To death with them elbows. That's why he ain't want no elbow pads.
No elbow pads.
Bro, I saw him elbow Buck Williams one time, and Buck Williams had this look in his eye like he was gonna kill him. Buck Williams, because he hit it, you could just hear it. Bam! You know how like a young driver is backing up without looking, and they just hit a bam. That's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? But it took 9 people to hold Buck Williams back, bro. They damn near ripped his jersey off, trying to keep Buck Williams off Bill Cartwright. But anyway.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Did any of you guys ever get a chance to see when who was the coach of the Houston Rockets that won a championship against us?
Tom Janovich.
Did you guys ever see that fight that he had where his face got knocked?
Dr. J hit him, right?
Was it Dr. J?
I think so. You talking about in the 80s, right?
Yeah. When his I think his mouth had to be rewired. His jaw had to be rewired and everything.
Broke his face.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. You see, allow me to interject 1 second there, brother Kev.
No, Kermit Washington hit him.
Kermit Washington.
Okay.
You see, go ahead, AD.
We've got to do like the late Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. When we find these traitors amongst our midst, we have to cut their heads off. We got to treat them like how mankind should do the machine before the machine takes over mankind, and get rid of and their thought processes. And there's no disrespect to those gentlemen, because I've listened to Hoodie Kev and their shows and whatever, and the biasness or the bias, it's so bad that it's hard to listen to more times because the facts are smacking you in the face.
Case closed.
You've won 12 out of 13 games, and somehow, some way, you veer the topic back to why they're not playing Knox.
Right.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
But you got to give them credit for being creative.
No, I will not give them. That is not being creative. That is not being creative. That is being antagonistic on purpose.
Right. We know this though. The
definition of insanity is to keep doing things over and over and over.
The Hoodie Kevs, the Chuck B's.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, just say right now, maybe in the future, on another team, you would like to see those young men, strive to the best of their abilities, because we can't eat our young. You know what I mean?
AD, to your point, when was the last time I talked about Frank? When was the last time?
No, you've been good.
You've been good.
Thank you.
You've been good.
Because I've accepted what's going on. Yeah, go ahead, AD. I'm sorry.
I've been waiting to chop your head off.
Waiting, bro.
Wait to chop my head.
I've been waiting with a proper machete. You know that one swing, everything is gone type of thing.
Right.
And, you know, you my brother, but you have come to the light.
Exactly. If I see that the coach ain't playing and the coach has the final say, if he's not putting them in, there ain't nothing I can do. There ain't nothing I can do.
I am going to defend those guys a little bit.
Yeah, me too. I got something I want to say about that too.
Okay.
Because
you go ahead and defend them, GI, but remember that sword I swing can turn to you too.
No,
you
listen.
you can get it too.
Listen,
crazy.
Listen, AD. I'm going to defend them a little bit, but I'm not going to vindicate them. I'm going to defend their thought process, but they have no more. It's over. In fact, it's over. It should have been over 3 weeks ago.
There he go with
after 2 weeks after the All-Star break, they should have let it go, but they did. Right. You had some serious fade for Cade, sup for Kuminga. You had some serious guys who wanted these top 5 picks in the draft. And if you think about it, AD, our path in November was more defined to a top 5 pick than when it was to a top 4 spot in the playoff.
Right.
So, but I see your point, and this is where I'm going to end off with you. Once you see the tables turning, once you see you're playing with house money, once you see that the stars are lining up, because the stars can line up 1 year and stay lined up for 10 years in a row. No one knows. You got to get on board. You can't keep trying to poke holes in how this isn't working when it's clearly working. Anybody who is somebody, Kendrick Perkins, just threw a tweet at Harden, just threw a tweet at Houston, like this is what could have been.
Yeah.
And Kendrick Perkins told Harden, you got to relax. Yeah, you in the town with somebody else is the ball. Julius Randle, not you.
Right.
Right.
Hey,
facts.
So I'm gonna say this real quick, and so this is Kevin Knox and Frank Ntilikina. Oh boy, I guess I gotta save it. Guess who's looking to come in?
Oh,
CP.
CP or G-Man for life?
No, it ain't CP or G-Man for life.
Or who did give?
No, it's not. It's Evergreen G.
I was gonna say Evergreen.
Oh my God! So I Evergreen. Please let Evergreen in, please.
But bro, you know we love Evergreen G, right? You know
that's my boy, man. Right? That's my boy. When the playoffs start, I'm gonna go down to his crib. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, hey, but you know what? Once he get in here, nobody else is allowed to talk until he finish. Like the dude is legit a machine, bro. The dude is a machine.
Yes,
I have never seen somebody spit like 7,000 words straight, and every time you get ready to say something, you're like, oh, let me finish. But anyway,
that's because he still think this is military training. He back at Fort Diggs.
I was about to say Fort Dix. I was about to say Evergreen G serves my country. So
what's up, Evergreen? How you feeling, man?
And he better put on his uniform out here without uniform this morning.
That ain't a uniform.
This is the uniform of the day is PT, guys. This is PT uniform.
PT uniform.
This is a good training. I got my shaker cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what does PT mean?
Physical training.
Physical training.
Yeah.
Okay. Physical training. Yeah.
When I was at ROTC, I did my PT and my BDU.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Just tell me about the wars you went through with the secretary down there.
Wow.
With the hall monitor.
My principal was the battalion commander, bro. I had it bad. We had it twice.
Oh wow.
Boy. Hey, Evergreen.
What's
Evergreen,
up,
your boy CP is calling you Nevergreen. Nevergreen G.
Listen, man.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw the name Evergreen G, I thought he was frat like us. So I was like Evergreen G. That was like the hint, the code. I was like, okay, I know. But so what's good, Evergreen?
What's good? What's up, Evergreen?
Man, I just wanted to stop by and tell y'all I love y'all. That's it, man. You know.
You're lying.
Why you always lying?
You're a mess. AT, you're a mess. You're a mess.
Lying.
Bro, listen, hold on. He said I'm lying.
You came on here for smoke.
Nah, man, my gym is 5 minutes around the corner. I've been listening to y'all all morning. You know, I just wanted to jump on here and say I love you. You know what I mean? Why another brother can't tell his other brothers that he love them?
Because every time a brother tell me that he love me, my wallet get light.
Absolutely.
Nah,
Freeze.
Somebody tell me they love me.
Freeze.
Bro.
I never asked you for a dime. Now,
Right.
now, Geritol, I've asked plenty of times for money. He ain't give it to me.
Listen, man. I'm not here for that, man.
We need Geritol to pull up. Geritol, if you out there, we need to see you.
Oh, wow.
He's sitting at home counting his medicine chest. Oh, God. Looking for some new pills. Some new pills.
He took 7 today.
Some new
7 pills.
disease.
He took 7 pills. He's supposed to take 8. He spent the last hour trying to figure out which one he ain't take.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all are not right.
Oh, wow.
You know, I was just trying to figure out why, I'm sitting backstage and I'm getting a lot of like dreariness. Like, I'm like, man, what's going on? Is this something that I've been saying over the last couple?
No, we're trying to contain our excitement about how the Knicks are playing right now. That's what it is.
Right.
That's what it is. That's exactly
I'm pretty excited. You know what I mean? I think,
man.
So it's a lot of things. As my man Kev knows.
Yes.
Me and him had a little off-bar conversation.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things in the works right now that I can't completely disclose yet, but do know you guys will see this name coming up very soon and something very spectacular.
Let us go far in the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Let us go far.
Yeah, this is something crazy coming up. So but that's it, guys.
I forgot both of y'all in church.
Yeah, absolutely. We went to the same Sixers game where we really didn't know each other as good as we do now and everything. Right. So
right.
So
we went to the Sixers game. I thought he was up for some reason. I just knew he was like somewhere down south. I just knew it.
Yeah.
So I live in Jersey. I live in South Jersey. So I thought
and I
was
work in South Jersey.
Up,
so. And I'm in South Jersey. I mean, I work in South Jersey. So
y'all don't know nothing about South Jersey. I went to college at Glassboro State.
My brother-in-law,
y'all calling Central Jersey South Jersey. My
brother-in-law went to Glassboro State, which is now Rowan University, where both my nieces and my nephew. Well, my nephew's going to be graduating this Saturday. Wow. But
your nephew's not no frat, is he?
No, not my. No.
I live 10 minutes away from Rowan University.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go.
So I used to live in Sicklerville.
Okay, yeah. I live 2 minutes away from Sicklerville. I live in Williamstown.
Oh, you live in Williamstown. You got one of them big houses with them big taxes.
Yeah, big taxes.
I was gonna say big, but I can concur with the taxes issue. I'm not gonna say big though, but like I said, guys, I'm just
shout out to Jersey.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother.
Well, I can't say all that, but
shout out to the gem of the Garden State. Shout out to the most beautiful place on the planet, Jersey City, New Jersey.
Yes.
Dude, hold on. Let me give y'all a quick laugh, right? So my ex is from Jersey, right?
Okay.
And I used to make all kind of cracks. Jersey, can't drink the water, toxic, this, that, and the third. Right. Only thing y'all got is Sopranos.
Sopranos.
So one night we go out and we're coming home, and we had a couple. And for her, well, a glass of wine is like a whole bottle for her.
Bam.
Can't hold her liquor. So we driving home, and I'm still poking on whatever. She was like, "Yo, we got famous people in New Jersey." I'm like, "Who?" He goes, Bill Bellamy.
Oh wow!
She has a point. She has a point.
Bill
He
Bellamy
definitely
is from
thinking of,
Newark.
yeah, he
Dude,
has
We're
a
not
definitely
gonna
thinking
do
of
Bill like that. Hold on, stop. We're not gonna do Bill like that. Bill was an A-lister at one point in his career. We're not doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So all right, well, it all depends, bro. How long ago was you with this ex? Because if you was with her like two months ago, you know what I mean, and she mentioned the Bill Bellamy job, I'd have laughed at her. But if this was
this was like
1993, 94,
this was like 20. This was 2018.
oh
This
yeah,
is
I'm
2017,
dying laughing at her. I'm
What
dying
was
laughing at her.
what was the only movie where he was the star? What was the only movie where he
How to
was
Be a
the
Player.
star?
How to be a
Very
player?
good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, cool.
Shame
cool,
on that
cool.
sister for not saying Oscar-winning Queen Latifah in 2018.
Right.
Yeah.
Or Tretch, or Redman.
Yeah.
Or, you know
I
what I mean?
closed the
Whitney
conversation
Houston.
with this. Yes, I
Or
closed the
Whitney.
conversation with this. I said your most famous person from the state sings about New York. So who's that? Frank Sinatra.
I was about to say
Yeah.
Sinatra.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't
Yeah.
Alicia Keys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't even thought about Frank Sinatra, but
Yeah,
I see what you're doing over there. Listen,
Yeah.
I'll leave it at this, guys. I'll leave it at this. I'm from the Bronx. I live here now. I hate going to the Bronx. Like, but
It's different, bro.
I live in New Jersey. Like, I'm an adult, all right? I don't have time for New York City stuff, right? But I love that I'm from there.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I live in New Jersey. But when people ask me where I'm from, you know what I mean?
Brooklyn. Bronx, the Bronx, right?
I don't know nothing about New Jersey, right?
Right.
People go crazy over.
But you from Bronx River.
I'm not from Bronx. I'm from Soundview.
Hassan Poppy's from Bronx River.
I'm from
Okay.
Soundview. Me and Kemba Walker from the same hood. Kemba Walker beat me in a Watson Classic shootout tournament. He dropped like 22 on us. When I was like 12, 13 years old, Kemba Walker was hooping. So that's why I have a connection to Kemba Walker.
Hey guys, I got to read you something real quick. ESPN is reporting. Woj just reporting that Sacramento Kings guard Tyrese Halliburton has no ligament damage to his knee and is out for a few weeks and everything. I read it wrong. I thought he had damage to his knee, but it was no damage.
It don't matter. They season over in 10 days anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. But what I'm saying is, with Halliburton, I think he's going to have his year is going. I think going to be riddled with injuries. That's
His
my
career.
opinion.
You mean his career?
Yeah, I think his career is going to be riddled with injuries
Because
because he's so skinny.
I'm so glad.
Skinny.
I'm so glad we have Quickly, bro. I'm so glad we have Quickly. Can you imagine having the ultimate green light in the Sacramento Kings offense if you were Emmanuel Quickly as opposed to Halliburton? This dude would be averaging like 19 a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wouldn't if you put Quickly on that team, he wouldn't have got the ultimate green light at that position at the 2 because of Buddy Hield and because of De'Aaron Fox. They wouldn't give him that green light because the guys that control the ball, well, not Buddy Hield, but De'Aaron Fox is the guy that's controlling the ball. He's not swinging that ball to have somebody else set up their own shot. You know what I mean? So he Quickly wouldn't be the Quickly is the Quickly he is based on this system, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, and granted, it's it's a one season small snapshot that we can.
You wrong, bro.
But hold on, hear me out.
No, you're wrong.
The reason I bring that up is because what role did he play in Kentucky? He played the same role in Kentucky that he's playing now.
Right, because Kentucky
as an off-guard shooter.
But Kentucky had a starting point guard already named Ashton Hagans, right? Ashton Hagans, and Ashton Hagans was the starter, and he was faltering.
He was off the bench, right?
No, Tyrese Maxey started.
All right, but that's what I'm saying. And you're only corroborating what I'm saying. Like,
no, you weren't gonna let me finish what I'm saying. Ashton Hagans struggled so much they were going to start a backcourt of Quickly at point and Maxey at the 2, since both were combo guards, but Quickly had more of a point guard background because he was one of the top point guards coming out of high school. And so instead of removing the starter at the beginning of the year while Kentucky struggled, what they would do is like Elfrid Payton, they would let Hagen start, right? And Quickly would come in, play the point, and Maxey would play the 2. And then when Hagen came in, Maxey would play the point, and Hagens would play also. But at the same time, they knew who the 2 primary ball handlers were. It was Maxey and Quickly, and to a point where Quickly was so good in this 3-guard rotation role that he won SEC Player of the Year, playing less minutes than Hagens and Maxey. He was an SEC Player of the Year, right? Playing less minutes than the 2 dudes before him. He would come in and play the point.
I got a question for you. So, I mean, this is kind of speculative. So when we made those draft pick trades, during the draft, when we made those draft pick trades, do you think we tried to move up to grab Maxey, or we were actually trying to move up to secure Quickly?
No, we were going after Quickly, bro. Period.
Okay, because I was
going after Maxey.
I was under the impression that we were going after Maxey because it was clear that we weren't going after Cole Anthony either. I mean, that was kind of like we didn't go after Cole Anthony. We didn't go after Kira Lewis. You know, essentially he was off the board by the time we had that pick. And the next point guard,
I think Calipari and Kenny Payne stepped in.
Right. The next point guard that had the accolades that we were looking for, or that we were aware that, us as the fans were aware, was, the next best thing was Tyrese Maxey. Like, he was projected in the draft to shoot higher.
Well, let me ask you this.
Highest point guard.
Let me ask you this. I'm gonna just ask you this. This is a straight up question. It's no. Oh, hey, Cornerstone Kev, look who's here. Look who's here. Look, hey, Cornerstone Kev. Look who's here.
So, salute.
So some guy says, Sergeant Knicks fan, G-Man says, what is all this noise I hear up in here this early in the morning? You know who that is, right?
Listen, this is called civil discourse, what we're having right now. Something that
no, we need G-Man for life.
Something that peasants and lack of communication don't have. This is civil discourse. Civil discourse. This is what scholars do.
Wow. Okay. I feel, hey man, I'm gonna put that on my resume. Evergreen G said this is what scholars do. I'm gonna put that on my resume, bro.
This is what scholars do.
So here's the reason why I don't think they were targeting Tyrese Maxey. The Knicks needed a point guard of the future for years, right? They had a glut of guys. That played shooting guard, right? So why would the Knicks go out, trade up, give away assets to trade for an undersized shooting guard that can't play point? How does that help improve the roster? Oh, y'all in trouble now, man.
So you're saying, I'm only asking this because I'm not like fully engaged in Kentucky basketball. So Tyrese Maxey.
Damn.
Tyrese Maxey, the undersized shooting guard, is what you're saying.
The hype,
undersized.
Okay,
but they thought he could play point guard. The hype that Maxey got in the draft. Remember, he went and worked out with LeBron. LeBron co-signed him. It was all set up for him, and that's why Philly grabbed him. I'm glad Philly did.
I think the dude's gonna be a bust because LeBron also co-signed for Shabazz Napier,
and also co-signed for DSJ.
Yeah.
If LeBron gives you the cosign, your career is on the downside.
Toast.
Yeah.
Toast. You know what? That's an amazing observation.
Absolutely.
Oh my! And you guys know I'm biased. I've since long ago jumped completely off the DSJ bandwagon. You know what I mean? But my DSJ, the DSJ that I know that I saw in person on like a monthly basis play. You know what I mean? Down in Fayetteville, when I was stationed in Camp Lejeune, and you know I was back and forth and playing ball in different places. That DSJ was a killer, right?
Killer,
and
Yeah.
you know, so he was a killer. So you know, when I see the slander now, like it's justified. It's completely justified. But I never thought about that. Who else? So we need people in the chat. Who else has LeBron James co-signed that didn't pan out? And with that being said, Kev, I know you're gonna like this. Does this mean that Frank is gonna be good still? I'm just bringing it up.
Don't ask G-Man. Don't ask G-Man that question.
Speaking of which, let me say this thing right quick. I'm gonna throw this out there, and then I promise I'll back out of the way. Right. So here's the thing. Here's the reason why
It's called
I think not
a live grenade, people.
Yep. Here it is. Here's the reason why I think the Knicks are not only gonna make the Eastern Conference Finals, but I think they are going to make the NBA Finals. Right? The Knicks have what no other team in the NBA has. They have a roster of 1 through 12. They play 1 through 10. Right? And players number 11 and 12 are named Kevin Knox and Frank Ntilikina. That's player 11 and 12. Right? And so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Those guys, so players 1 through 10 basically have stayed healthy all year. Right? And when Mitch will be back in the first round. Mitch will be back in the first round of the playoffs.
Yes,
right?
he will.
So that means this team is 1 through 13. Right? So we've had luck on our side when it comes to things like injuries. You know, we got hit with minor muscle sprains, guys missing 7 to 10 days, the COVID protocol hitting certain players or whatever. But other teams legit have broken bones, torn, sprained joints, all those things that Knicks players don't have, right? The only player to have broken bones is one guy. The one guy with sprains and broken bones, Mitchell Robinson, had all of that. Like we took all the injuries and put them into one player. Most teams have a guy with broken bones, a guy with torn joints. You know what I'm saying? Another guy in COVID protocol. But the Knicks, 1 through 13, right? If you count Pell as
most part healthy.
Norvell Pell as the 13th player, is mostly healthy.
Exactly.
Right? And I know y'all gonna be like, well, what does that mean if the talent is not up to par with guys who have a roster of 1 through 7? And no lie, there are teams out there that when you line up talent 1 through 7, they probably have more talent than us.
Of course.
Bro, we come at teams.
We have chemistry,
waves, bro. Yeah, we
have chemistry.
Yeah, and we come in waves, bro. We ain't
got to worry about trying to fit in, come to playoffs. We ain't trying to worry about that because we're already fit.
It's like a body puncher fighting a slick fighter. The slick fighter is quicker, more flashy, look good. He's more photogenic. You know what I'm saying? Better record. He's flashy. But the Knicks are the backroom brawler. The Knicks are the body puncher, bro. The Knicks are the body puncher that you can be all that slick stuff for like 2.5 quarters, bro. But eventually, them body punches are going to slow you down. And then you are going to have to get in that ballroom brawl with us.
That's right.
And then when you get in that ballroom brawl with us, people melt down like the Memphis Grizzlies head coach Taylor Jenkins had a meltdown in crunch time. He couldn't take it no more. He saw how physical we were with John Morant.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
John Morant tried to throw a dunk. John Morant threw a ball off the backboard trying to dunk it in traffic, bro.
Yeah.
Because he was so frustrated with the physicality. He was like, yeah, I can't pass it to nobody else. I'm going to pass it to myself. That's your answer for our
You only see that in the All-Star game.
Yes. Valanciunas is 7'1", 255 pounds and was complaining about the physicality of Taj Gibson at 6'9", 232.
Y'all was hating on Taj in here. Slow down. Don't start saluting
Yeah, some
Taj
people
now.
just
That's a big up. That's a big up to Taj. What
They
they
were hating
they
on.
said that
They were
there's no
hate.
excuse for Valanciunas.
They were hating on
No
him.
excuse.
They were hating on him, and they were hating on Rose too, because they thought that with Rose being here, that was going to affect the growth of quickly, and that's been far nothing from it.
But what I'm telling I'm telling you is y'all have these stars 1 through 7. I promise I'll be finished, Evergreen. Y'all these teams saying, hey, like Brooklyn. Brooklyn is, man, 1 through 5. We're deeper than anybody in the league. Okay. How has y'all depth 1 through 5 played out this year? How's the injury bug handles y'all? Y'all can't even beat the injury bug, and y'all talk about beating the Knicks in a 7-game series.
Yep.
Right.
Are you serious right now?
In short, Freezy, talent will only take you a third of the distance that stamina will drive you to. You can have all the talent in the world, right? This is why I was never a big fan over this person has to start over this person because he's more talented, and I was never a fan over that. We always spoke about the motor and we always spoke about the chemistry. You could have, and for me, I thought one of the most talented players that I've seen in a while. I was a big fan over damn, I forgot his name. He ain't been on the team since last year.
Wayne Ellington.
Wayne Ellington.
No, not Wayne
Luke
Ellington.
Morris.
The other
Marcus
shooting guard
Morris.
we had, the young guy.
Tripp.
Alonzo Tripp. I was
yeah.
a big ISO fan. The guy is super talented, if you ask me. But whatever was happening with the chemistry, it wasn't there. Talent is only part of the job that comes with basketball. But when you have that stamina, and when I say stamina, I'm including just the overall health of the player. When you have the stamina, the energy to keep playing, and you have, out of that starting 5, you have 7 other guys that you can immediately throw to that have the same amount of energy that play with this, you know what I mean? The same amount of intensity. That changes the narrative for everything. Because you go from putting in your starting 5 studs, your PT studs, and then all of a sudden you switch out, and now you got, the roly-poly dudes in the game that can't do anything, not realizing that, you're only as strong as your weakest link. When everybody is on the same accord, everybody is just average.
Right. Spree, who's the backup center for the Milwaukee Bucks? Exactly.
I don't know.
Who's the backup center right now for the New York Knicks? Norvell Pell.
Norvell Pell.
Right.
Well, here's the bigger argument.
I think the backup center is Bobby. Is Bobby Portis coming off the bench at the 5? I think Bobby Portis is coming off the bench at the 5, right?
I'm not
for
sure.
Milwaukee. I think it's Bobby.
I thought he was a backup 4.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, Evergreen. Who's the backup point? Who's the backup point guard for the Philadelphia 76ers?
Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese
Maxey ain't getting no minutes, bro. Maxey ain't getting minutes.
That's
like
because Ben Simmons getting all the minutes. Listen, you can't. I think I'm the wrong person to ask this question because I only watch Knicks basketball anyway.
Who's the backup?
Going on around
who's the backup small forward? Who's the backup small forward for the Brooklyn Nets? Who's the backup small forward for the Brooklyn Nets?
For the who?
Brooklyn Nets.
The backup.
That's Joe Harris.
No, Joe Harris starts. Joe Harris starts, bro.
Who's the backup? What now?
It's either Green or the dunking kid.
That dunk. Griffith.
Yeah.
No.
Don't ask me about the New Jersey Nets. I don't know nothing about
them.
He
played center. He played backup center for them. I saw him in Boston. In the Boston game. Since LaMarcus Aldridge retired.
Yeah. He's since the retirement. That's when Blake started playing the 5. Yeah, so Blake is playing the role that Julius Randle was playing in with the Lakers.
Who's the backup point guard for
the role of that hybrid 5?
Who's the backup point for Brooklyn? Mike James. Mike James.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Who? Mike James.
I
mean, that's a rap reference. Y'all remember Mike Jones? Who? Mike Jones?
Yeah.
Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Again, guys, I watch New York basketball, and I pay attention to what happens. Everything else, you know what I mean?
Jones.
Yeah, man. Hey, so yeah, Mike James. They just signed him. They just signed him 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
They just signed him 2 weeks ago, bro, and he's the backup or heavy rotational minutes.
Yeah.
So y'all be coming in, not y'all, but people coming at me like, man, I'm scared of Brooklyn.
I'm not.
I'm scared of Philly.
I'm not.
I'm scared of the Bucks.
I'm not.
Bro, I'm legit.
I am not.
Once you go to these teams' benches,
I am not.
they're like, yo, who's the backup two guard for the Milwaukee Bucks?
I'll take my bench all the time. I'll take my bench all the time.
The backup two for the Milwaukee Bucks is a dude named Cornerstone Kev.
Freezy. Here's how I just real quick. I got to just say this. Here's how I look at that. Right now, Tom Thibodeau could take Alonzo Trier. You could find him in the park, bring Alonzo Trier back, put him in this structure, and he would thrive. He can take a bag of cheese doodles right now, turn it into a pot of gold in a structure, and we can beat anybody. In the playoffs, here's the way I look at it. I think coaching really matters in the playoffs. The game's going to slow down. Game's going to slow down. There's going to be timeouts. It's how you execute out of the timeouts. And the fact of the matter is, Thibodeau knows what's coming, and he's going to. To me, Cornerstone Kev, we have the guy to. I don't fear anybody. Like you said, man,
exactly. The body.
Tibbs is going to be throwing the full court press at these dudes.
I'll take his knowledge in the playoffs over any coach in the NBA right now.
So Cornerstone Kev. So here's the scenario: the Brooklyn Nets versus New York Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. Who do you take?
Dun.
I'm taking New York. I'm taking the Knicks.
You know why? You know why I'm taking the Knicks? I'm taking the Knicks in 6 over the Nets. You know why? Because the Brooklyn Nets have a rookie head coach.
Exactly.
Steve Nash. Their assistant coaches. Their assistant coach, Mike D'Antoni. Mike D'Antoni has never been to the NBA Finals.
Are trash.
His playoff record is not a successful one, right?
It's bad.
Or trash.
And you're expecting the Brooklyn Nets to stay healthy and more physical games.
Yeah. Real quick. I got to answer Keyshawn because he did bring something. I said I would take Tibbs over any coach in the playoffs in the this year. He's got a point. I don't know about Pop. I don't know if I would take Tibbs over Pop yet. That's when, one dude. Carlisle, I would take Tibbs over Carlisle, but Pop, you got a point. So keep going, keep rocking.
What I'm telling you
I'll add to that. It's not enough. It's not enough. Here's why. Greg Popovich was the beneficiary of superstars in the draft. Right?
Yes.
Think about it. Greg Popovich is a beneficiary of superstars in the draft. Right? He came to the team. He had Tim Duncan, superstar. He had Manu Ginobili. Manu Ginobili, right? Not a superstar, but definitely like top of his class, hybrid, shooting guard, small forward, potential Hall of Famer. He had Tony Parker, Hall of Famer. If you ask me right now, I don't know why he's not in it. Tony Parker, right? He's had Kawhi Leonard, superstar, Hall of Famer, right? When you look at Tom Thibodeau's legacy of players, the only superstar he's had is Derrick Rose.
Before he got hurt.
As a head coach.
Yeah.
Before he got hurt. And he didn't draft that guy. He came to Chicago. Derrick Rose was there
Benny Del Negro, right? Benny Del Negro.
Benny Del Negro was the head coach of Chicago.
Okay.
All right. So if you want to rewind that and you want to go back, when he was the assistant coach on the defensive side for Boston, he had those quote-unquote three superstars, but he wasn't in control of that team. that was Doc Rivers. So when you look at and you compare Greg Popovich's teams that he's had, yes, I would say, in my opinion, I think Greg Popovich is the greatest coach in NBA history, but that's a conversation for another day, right? When you look at both of the materials that they've had, Tom Thibodeau has had much more molding to do than what Greg Popovich has had. Greg Popovich was, like I said, he was the beneficiary of these guys that are, they get to the league and they're like, oh my God, look what he's got. And he's just got to fill in the gaps to a system. Tom Thibodeau, every single player that he's had to create them. He had to create them, right? Even if you look at Joakim Noah, right? Let's go from Joakim Noah days. Joakim Noah, when he was with the Gators, he was just a guy that played damn good defense, right? Only to come to Chicago and be damn near a defensive player of the year, damn near on the top of the MVP race, and that was all in 1 year after the year after Derrick Rose. Right.
Okay, Evergreen. Hold on a second. Hold on, Evergreen. But here's not to cut you, but here's where Tibbs has to prove his playoff medal. He's got to play or keep consistent to his evolving and how he coaches this team in the playoffs the same way. Meaning, look at this Knicks team and how they shoot threes and that they attempt threes. He never did that before in Chicago. He's very rigid. He's very stiff on playing one type of way, grinding it out, so forth and so forth. When he gets to the playoffs, he's got to show that he's not going to revert back to the Tibbs of old.
Right.
That's fair.
I agree.
That's fair.
I agree. And you know what? Not for nothing, but look at the way we play as a team. Like the schemes that we run as a team right now, right? We've historically this whole season, we don't run fast breaks. We play in the half court basketball set. What is playoff basketball? Playoff basketball
Half
at
court.
least have we're at least going to have a 72 game sample size of playoff basketball. We're the bottom of the barrel when it comes to fast break points. At one point, we were bottom of the barrel when it came to 3-point attempts. But one thing he said, which he stuck to, was as long as this team is taking good 3-point shots, we're fine. Even though Elfrid Payton's jumper is trash, he's still taking good 3-point shots. So I don't foresee Tom Thibodeau going back to anything because this is what this is what he's been doing all season, right? As much as we've hated it, as much as I've been the culprit of saying, "Yo, let's run fast breaks." Clearly, he sees something in practice that I don't see. You know what I mean?
Right.
I do not foresee that man changing. He's been preaching consistency. The work is in the magic. He's been talking about that all season, and it showed. And I think when it gets to the playoffs, it's going to be a place where we excel because now all the other teams say we have to start slowing down now. And everybody else, when we play them, we're saying, well, we're just going to keep playing the same basketball we're doing because the game is going to slow down anyway.
All right. Hey, so
the game is going to slow down, and I feel like it's going to fit to us.
So let me do the giveaway right quick, right? I'm going to do the giveaway right quick. Y'all just be patient with me. We got plenty of time in order to get to our points. What I want to do is show y'all something, right? I want to show y'all something. All right, where is it? There we go.
Yo, I gotta go because this pre-workout is kicking in. Woo! Let's go.
Right.
Let's go next.
Oh, I love that.
Let's go next.
That's hot.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that, Brim.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
I'm about to give this away to somebody in the chat, right?
No, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Right, I'm
give it to me.
scrolling through
No.
the
You're not.
right now.
You're not listening. Give that to me. Give that
Listen,
to me.
how about this? I got a question to ask. It's a Knicks.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey,
and I'm bringing this up. I'm only bringing this up so that you can use
Evergreen.
the first person in the chat to answer the question. they'll get the hat.
Ain't no question. Ain't no question. Ain't no question. There's no question. I'm giving this away to somebody in the chat. I'm scrolling through the names right now, right? And I'm gonna once this lands on, I'm just scrolling up and down, and I'm gonna pick a name, right? Right? I'm just scrolling up and down, and I'm gonna pick a name. I'm gonna close my eyes, cover my eyes. I'm scrolling up and down, and then wherever the mouse stops, that will be the winner. Okay.
Probability, guys. Run the chat up.
Yeah.
Comment. He might land on your name.
Y'all need to make some noise in the chat in order
comment. Hit the like button. Comment.
Yeah, where the likes at? Before you give anything away, where the likes at?
Y'all smash that like button. But I'm legit about to.
We're at 95 people and we only have 49 likes, so we got to
get those likes up. Come on, man. Come on.
Whoever name on the screen is the winner.
CP the artist?
Oh man.
No, that's not him. That's not him. That can't be CP the artist. No.
Bro.
That can't be him. That can't be him.
Oh my God.
Nah, there's a delay, bro. There's a delay. The other guy was supreme. It's a delay.
Freezy, you rigged the competition for crying out loud.
No, I don't want to give CP the artist Nathan. I don't want to give CP the artist Nathan. You hear me? I don't want to give CP the artist Nathan. But since it landed on CP the artist, I will send CP the artist a hat, but I'm gonna draw another name. I gotta draw another name, man.
Please do.
So thank you, CP the artist, for ruining this for us. Now we gotta dig in my pocket and buy 3 of these hats instead of 2. Thank you, CP.
I don't see how he should get a hat
family.
because
I'm out of here. I love y'all.
Okay, man.
Peace, Evergreen. Peace.
I don't see it.
Peace.
All right, whoever name is on the screen is the winner.
Black University. Okay,
Black University. There we go. Okay.
Hey, Freeze. Remember what we were talking about with CP? How I said that he was an almond M&M with no chocolate. Right. That's why he shouldn't get this hat because it can't fit his head.
Or he'll get chocolate on it. All right.
I'm just saying.
So the winner of the bucket joint is Black University. Y'all congratulate Black University.
Congratulations,
Black University. Hit me up on Twitter. DM me with your info, and I will order it.
Congrats.
All right. So at the 11 o'clock hour, we will draw another name for somebody to get the Blarnge Tears family swag. Hey, G.I., you there?
I'm right here.
Hey, so what I want to do is get permission from you to get your stage name put on the
merch. Absolutely, please.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to throw everybody's name. Hey, Anthony D. Can we put your name on it too?
Absolutely.
Hey, Cornerstone Cav.
No. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Hey, Spree. Can I throw you in? Will Coach Zach be mad?
For what? What is this?
So we're doing. I'm giving it away. Original Blarnge Tears swag. I'm not for sure if it's going to be a hoodie or a shirt, but I'm asking an original apparel maker to make 2 original. Well, they'll be the same, but one original design, original from totally different from what's in the online, the Blarnge Tears online mall, right? And what I want to do is put the contributor's name on it, so the person that gets it will have a sense of what we gave away is original, and welcome them into the family.
For sure.
Okay. All right. Just want to say so Black University, congratulations. Hit me up in the DMs on Twitter, and during the 11 o'clock hour, sometime probably between 11:10 and 11:20, we'll draw the name for the person that's gonna get the original Blarnge Tears swag, and it's gonna be fire.
But hold on, Freezy, we gotta make a check here because I've seen G-Men for life. I see him in the chat, but on the panel. Did he overdose while waiting or while waiting to talk? What happened?
Man, you can't overdose on Flintstone vitamins. You can't overdose on Flintstone vitamins, bro. Come on. Hey, G-Man, what's good, man?
Did they call him back? Did they call him back for selective service? You too old to go back in the military, fam. I'm telling you right now, fam. That ain't gonna work, yo. You can't be re-registered for selective service right about now, fam. Like for real. Let's put out let's put something out for Jesus for life. What's going on?
Let me tell you right now, AD. If the government called me right now, I'll hang up on them. For real. 30 years is enough for anybody. That's enough for anybody. So first of all, let me go ahead and clip. Look, Gremlin. I'm gonna need you to cut all that noise out. That's number one. Yeah, you get some Vaseline because your eyes are a little glassy red. I'm surprised you can see the screen right now, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking eye to eye. I'm looking at you. So I'm trying to figure out why it is early this morning. I'm out trying to get my new AARP card and get my prescriptions filled, and my ears are burning because it's a bunch of doggone hyenas up here. Y'all like a pack of wild dogs.
Oh wow.
Dogs. But you know what? I got love for you. So this is what I want you to do. At the end of the show, come on round back. I got some table scraps. I can go ahead and give you, so you make sure you get you a good meal today. You know what I'm saying? I hate for anybody to go hungry. I don't want nobody to go hungry. You know anybody. I feel like it's my responsibility as the elder statesman to make sure that everybody on the panel is taken care of. You know,
man, you 70 years old, man.
You know what? And at 70 years,
how long is it gonna take you to get to this L you hold?
That ain't gonna happen. Never. You know what? Speaking of that, GI, this one, I'm glad you brought the L up, right? I'm telling you right now, and I have another prediction.
Oh no! You don't get to make another prediction until you deal with the prediction on the table.
Oh yeah, that's first and foremost. But this is in addition to that prediction. It's not taking that one away. Right. This prediction right here is going to be if we get past. No, not if. When we get past the Nuggets tonight, we're going to sweep the West Coast.
Oh wow!
We're going to sweep the West Coast. We still gonna finish the season 5-2. So 2 losses that we get is gonna come when we get back home at some point in time. I don't know where it's coming from.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Yep. I do. So
Gentlemen, I'll be back.
Okay, Spree. Okay,
so when it happens, you know, I want all these mid-range statesmen to be up here so we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
You heard it here first.
Now back to your L, because that didn't really impress nobody. That's just the reach.
Which L we talking about? Because I made a lot of predictions. Which one we talking about specifically?
You made a prediction that Luka Vildodu, what's his name?
Yeah,
point guard. Yeah,
we got to get him first. Because I'm gonna tell you something.
You said he was going to be influential in the rest of the season.
I did, and I stand by that. If we can get him on the team, because originally
you ain't say if before.
No. Because originally what was reported was the Knicks had signed the dude and he was on his way. Now the story is they're still in negotiations trying to get him over here. So there was some bad information put out.
Okay.
And once we confirm that the guys on the team,
going to ignore and forget the 2-week COVID protocols, he'd have to stay away from the team until he proved he had COVID.
Well, again, I took that all in consideration based off the first report.
Man, just pay whatever the balance is, and just so he can come over here.
You know what? Little guy, I'm gonna need for you to go over there to the kiddie table and be seen, not heard. I done told you about that. You're running in the house, don't wash your hands, go straight to the dinner table and grab the big piece of chicken. That's how you be getting in trouble, Kev.
Hey, that's the preacher.
And a nice slice of cornbread too.
No. You skip the cornbread. You get the drumstick with dirty hands, and then you go in the refrigerator and you get the last little bit of Kool-Aid, the red Kool-Aid that's in there.
Oh, red is the best, bro.
And then turn around and put the picture back in the refrigerator. What? That's just bad home training.
And then drink out of glass. We supposed to be. We supposed to use the same cup all day.
A mason jar. A mason jar.
Yes, a mason jar. A mason jar.
Now here's the question: how much sugar you putting in there?
Oh, it's straight syrup, baby. It's straight syrup.
Hey, how big is the bag?
For real though, you can use a half a bag. And a picture this big. I'm telling you, straight syrup. You know what it is. You already know what it is.
Well, here's what I said, G-Man. I told Freeze, I think we can run the table. I think we can.
For the rest of the season?
Yeah, for the body of work that we put forth and the way that we're playing right now at this moment. And not to mention, it seems like we're going to have all of our guys except for Mitch, and Mitch, be here for the playoffs. But as long as we have all our guys, Tibbs can go either way, and the players are going to respond to him, and that's why I think that we can run the table.
I mean, let
me ask a question.
Go ahead, Eddie.
Let me ask a question, G-Man. Now, do you think running the table, as good as we've been playing, is necessarily good for us at this time?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Is it possible that we could be peaking too early?
Nope, because under Tibbs, I trust Tibbs. That's the first thing. And I know once the playoffs start,
all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Are we playing our best basketball right now?
I don't think for the players that we have right now, I think we are. But I think once Mitch
I don't think we can play much better than this.
Yeah, I think once Mitch Mitch comes back, I think that we can I'm sorry, G.I. Go ahead. G.I., what'd you say? G.I., what'd you say?
I think I'm Borgen.
You're Borgen. Okay.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
Are we making a word now? Is that what we're doing? We are redefining the English language right now, live on Blanche Tears Morning Drive Show. Ladies and gentlemen, book it right now. You heard it here.
Old man. You're just you're old, so you're not hip on the new lingo.
I'm really not. Please tell me what that means.
That's the term in the video world.
Okay, but what does it mean? So educate me, please. I like to be educated.
It means your connection is not strong.
Okay,
so
I got
you're looking like a robot.
Okay, all right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Like a robot.
And see, I'm gonna tell you
I'm
something.
Here to educate you.
Look, I appreciate that. So you know what? This is what I appreciate about you, G.I. You know what I'm saying? When you got a take or a point, I can come to you and get clarification. Unlike talking to Cornerstone, it's like talking to the little kid in kindergarten trying to explain to you what the ABCs are.
Wow, just
1, 2, 3.
wow.
I'm just
wow.
saying, look,
just wow.
You know how.
Listen, Skillet. Listen,
I'm gonna
Skillet.
need you to get you a set of headphones that have two things right here Skillet. With the microphone, so you don't look like an AT&T lady.
I'm at a place of business. Okay, that's the reason why I have this.
I'm glad you didn't say a place of work because you ain't done work the whole time I've been watching.
Wow.
I don't know why you up in there. Why are you up in there? What are you doing?
Kevin, you are sitting in your closet. Stop it. You know damn well you haven't done any work in like a year. Stop it.
If I'm in my closet, I would be in a t-shirt and sweats right now. And as you can see, I'm in this. All right, there you go.
You know who Kev remind me of? Kev remind me of Tommy off Martin. Always talking about he got a job and no, he don't do no work.
Skillet, Skillet, I'm gonna get me a round trip ticket and come down there and get this crutch and wrap it around your head like it was a turban.
but fellas, I gotta run, but it's been great as always. Y'all continue having a great morning. I'm listening.
Wait a minute, you can't hike and run now. You can't hike and run. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta pass it off. I gotta pass it off and run. But fellas, y'all know what it is. Knicks family for life. Love y'all.
Absolutely. All right, man. Talk to you soon. All right, man. All right.
Yo, man. To that point that AD asked, right? I think that if you think back to when we were on that 9-game winning streak, and then we ran up against the Suns, and I think that loss kind of level set us, brought us back down to, hey, listen, this could really happen, and got that hunger back, right? So a lot of times when you have a lot of success, the things that you did originally to be successful, you tend to shy away from those things. you don't put as much work into what you were doing. So I think that particular loss got us to where we are playing the way that we're playing it right now. Going into the playoffs, now I don't want to see us lose, but I need a set time to where we can have that time to kind of get back to the basics, define exactly what that playoff scheme is going to look like, and redefine what those roles are going to be based on personnel that's available. And I think that we'll be all right going from there. But
here's the thing, GI. Here's the thing.
GI didn't say nothing. GI didn't say nothing. Get it right. It's a lot of G's on the screen, right? I'm gonna need you to get it right. Get it.
GI, I apologize.
Put your glasses on, Kev. Put your glasses on, Kev.
I apologize, GI, for mistaking you for Skillet. I apologize. He's no longer. He is no longer G-Man no more. His name is Skillet. And if anybody watched Fred Sanford and Son, you will know who Skillet is. He looks just like him. If not, that's his brother. Anyway, Skillet. I think Tibbs, with his pedigree and the body of work that he's put, I think he's really going to have these guys ready for the playoffs. I see long film sessions coming up once they find out who their first opponent's going to be. I see, because now all they have to do, instead of having to focus in on like 4 or 5 teams, they can focus in on one for 6 games, for 7 games, pretty much. I'll give it, for 7 games, they'll be able to focus on this particular team right here. They'll fill each other out. The first game, second game, that other team will make adjustments, and the third team, they're going to just rock out because everybody will know who they are. So that's why I think that Tibbs is going to really have these guys ready. And I wouldn't be surprised if the first team that we play, that we sweep them. Would not be surprised at all.
I guess it just depends on who it is. Because again, I'm watching the Bucks run up in the Nets on back-to-back games, and then again you got these injuries that's coming out of the woodwork at the end of the season that's affected the guys' rosters. You got COVID protocols that people are subjected to right now.
Could you imagine if that happens with the COVID protocols? If a key player has to fall on that, because they got to sit out. How long do they got to sit out for?
Well, right now, what's my man, the starting guard for the Lakers? What's his name?
Schroeder, yeah.
He's out for 10 to 14 days. 10 days minimum, 14 days max is what they're looking at right now. And then you compound that with LeBron and sitting out with his ankle injury, resting his ankle, getting ready for the playoff stretch. If I think in normal times that probably wouldn't be a big deal, but look at their seed right now. So they're playing not to have to play in the play-in right now. They don't want to play in the play-in.
Right.
They don't want that smoke, right? Because they're not that healthy. So I mean, it just depends on who's available when it's time to play ball. Injuries are part of ball, right? And sadly, but true, for this day and age, so is COVID protocol. So you got to ask yourself, how did you get into a position to where you have to be in protocol? What are you doing that is outside of what the team asked you to do?
Right.
And then you just took yourself, especially if you're a key player, you just took yourself out of the rotation by going off doing whatever it was that you were doing. And then you've been COVID.
Like imagine if Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving, if they had to sit out, one of those guys, their season would be shot. Their season would be shot.
Yeah. I don't wish injury on anybody. I want to beat everybody, but it's if you haven't been healthy all season, you think you're just gonna throw a switch at the playoffs?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, GI. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
To your point, GI, look at how long it took Derrick Rose to get back after he came back from his COVID protocol. Right. He's just now recovering to the point where he can get out there and give us those quality minutes in true D Rose fashion, right? That just didn't happen overnight. That takes some time. It takes games. And it's one thing to say that you're in the gym and you at practice and thinking you got your win up until you get into a game time situation. That's totally different. Totally different. So you absolutely right. It takes time. And it's not something that's just going to happen overnight. So,
you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right and everything. Who just came into the building? What's happening?
Yo, what's good, Mo?
Hey, what's Mo?
It's
Yo,
Hoodie
I got the
Mo.
sun,
It's
fam.
Hoodie Mo. It's Hoodie Mo.
It's Hoodie
Hoodie
Mo.
Mo. What's good?
Mo, I haven't
Chilling,
seen you in
chilling.
ages, man. What's happening, bro?
Oh man, I took my second COVID shot and
Congratulations.
I had to stay home. Had to stay home. I'm feeling woozy.
I hear you.
But yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Just wanted to come on and just chop it up with you guys.
Yeah. Have any of the NBA players taken the COVID shot?
Yeah.
Some of them have, yeah.
Anthony Davis is like the biggest one that was like public about it.
Yeah,
Not all of them want to be public about it. For some
yeah, he's an advocate for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the new brother in? I want to know who this is.
This is Knicks Gas. Hey, you know what? You know what? That COVID
Knicks Gas, what up?
Well, you don't recognize me with my hair?
No.
Same person.
No,
My
we don't
hair is
recognize. Yo, we don't recognize you with the hair out, bro.
Oh, it's Knicks
And
Gas.
I'm about to get it braided for the playoffs. So it's gonna change soon.
Absolutely.
Let me drive
Julius Randle on.
Yeah, you getting box braids, bro?
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
About to do that, but I need to let the hair breed out for now.
Hey, do me a favor. Can you cut some of that and send it down to Tampa for Skillet?
I know Milk Dud is not talking about nobody.
This ain't no Brazilian, but it's some Colombian, so I might have to charge you a little bit for that.
You said we can't throw it in the microwave and then comb it out. Yo, you can't throw it in the microwave in a plastic bag and take it out and then comb it out.
You can't
get
just
it back
add water.
wavy.
Can't just add water. No. And you know the bad part about it is if I thought for 1 second, Kev, that I could actually pay to get you some hair implants and it would work, I would donate for you, my brother.
Oh wow!
I can grow, man. I just choose to cut it. I can grow. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever makes you sleep better at night. But what I'm just saying is,
what do you think? Sleep night?
If you have a yard, right, and you have a garden in your yard, there's a certain part of that yard that you can't grow nothing in. I don't care how much water you put on it, how much fertilizer you put on it, and how many times you plant seeds. Not gonna grow. That's your head, buddy. That's your head.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna let you live that fallacy right now. I'm not.
G-Man for life coming for you, bro.
I could grow mine and it'll still be black. Unlike parts of yours, which is all white. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look,
I think hey Kev, are you throwing shade at Class 86? I think you're throwing shade at Class 86, bro.
Class 86, more like
Class of
98. More like 98.
Oh.
Hey, G-Man for life, you're only 3 years older than me. You look like 20 years older than me, bro.
I told you that.
Oh, wow.
You know what that is?
I told you
that G-Man.
You know what that is?
His name is not
OG.
His name
you know
is
what
not,
that is, G?
His name is not G-Man. His name is Skillet. Y'all got to get it right. It's Skillet.
I'm gonna tell you what that is. What this is right here. This 30 years, feet on the ground and foreign lands and doing crazy things, right? That's that stress. And I lived it. So, I wear this as a badge of honor. So I'm proud to be on here.
That ain't a badge of honor. That's a hesitation.
I'm proud to be on here to be able to impart some wisdom on you guys. But every once in a while you come across an activity, right? You have this friend, and that friend, regardless of what you say, there always needs to be an intervention, right?
Right.
And it takes a long time to get people to accept they have a problem, right?
Right.
And sometimes you feel like it's wasted effort and you're not making an impact. But Kev, guess what? I'm not gonna give up on you. I'm here for you. I'm always gonna be here for you. Okay? Just understand that. I don't want you to get discouraged. I'm your man, 50 grand and all. You know
People
what I'm saying?
used to say black is beautiful. They took it, you said, hold everything.
Oh my god. No, he didn't. Yeah, no, he did. Hey, Kev is bugging out.
Kev is my man, 50 grand and all.
Yeah, we gotta have our own show, but it's gotta be me and you because the almond Eminem is gonna try and try and get on. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm looking at it right now, talking about G-Man tip cows. What do you? Boy, CP, look. You know what? Sometimes it's better. Again, better to be seen, not heard.
CP is a almond M&M without the chocolate. That's what it is. That's why he didn't want the hat, because he knew he couldn't fit it.
Wow.
He knew he couldn't fit it.
Out of control. Hey guys, I gotta go do some real work real quick. Unlike Kev, I have a job that I'm actually doing right now. Instead of going to some, Kev is legit renting office space from somebody and sitting there with a headphone on, trying to make it look like he's doing some work. We know that ain't true, but it's okay. He even got the little. See the little. What does that say behind you? Welcome or wisdom.
Wisdom.
You got the nerve to be sitting on a sign that say wisdom.
You're not wearing your glasses.
I'm not.
Not wearing your glasses.
I'm not.
Put your straw glasses on, man.
I'm not.
And your contacts on.
Hey guys,
we'll see you later on today.
No doubt.
All right, boss man. Appreciate you, boss.
All right.
Salute.
Yo, that's wild, man. Y'all call my man out. Y'all call my man out for that, man. to verbally assault him. That's messed up, man.
That's Sergeant G-Man.
Hey, G-Man came on here throwing. Not G-Man. G.I. came on throwing blows. So G.I., when do you want to do the next Knicks freestyle?
Oh, whenever. I'm ready.
I spoke with Free Keith via Twitter.
Okay.
Free Keith said he's ready also. So
Guys,
I'll
be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
The edits was nice in the last one.
Yeah. So I have it premiering. It's the premiere video for the Lawrence Tears homepage. So instead of the Jonathan Macri interview, it's the Knicks freestyle is the premiere video, and so you can see the numbers, creeping up.
My agent said, "What that sound like for the bank account, though?"
I don't know. Hey, we got to do
figure
better.
it out.
We got to do better. That's what we gotta. I gotta figure out a way. I gotta figure out a way to get it in front of more people, because if it's when it's just doing like numbers in the 200s or whatever, we got to do better, because the content is too good for us not to have thousands of views on it.
Yeah,
and I just
spoil them with live shows.
You know what it is? They gotta get them likes up. They like. Everybody watching, like, come on, like, get those likes up. I need to see Freezy on the feed every time I open YouTube. Every time I open YouTube, I need Freezy to be his bald head to be right there. I need it. Come on,
Bem. Hey, so CP the artist said he don't want the bucket hat. What kind of ungrateful mess is that? CP the artist.
That's very easy.
I'm telling you, CP the artist is Prince Hakeem. I swear. I'm very happy to be here. That's CP the artist, bro.
I was wearing a crew neck sweater with the face of Prince Hakeem on it, actually.
Oh, I know that's probably dope.
Yesterday.
I know that's dope.
Yeah, it was really dope. We don't need you, CP. CP talking about we need him. We don't need him. Get out of here.
Oh,
you need the bucket hat, CP.
Yeah, he an egomaniac.
Crazy.
So Cornerstone Cab said something interesting, and I wanted to touch on it. Right? He suggested, what if the Knicks win out the rest of the season? And I told him to chill, because that's too heavy. Right? Knicks fans don't need that kind of oh, jeez. For the love of Fred and Barney, man. What? Yeah, I know what's about to happen, right?
Yeah, I feel it.
I know what's about to happen, right?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Ole. What's up, gentlemen? Good morning. What did I miss? Did I win the bucket hat? I was off.
Is that Patron that you did?
No, I try to mix up the dialect today.
He's trying to be.
You know what I'm saying? I try to swing it on you. You know what I mean?
Pause.
Try to switch it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Give you a little curveball. Hey, come on, man. This 2021. When we gonna get rid of pause? We all fluid, man. We're not fluid. You know what I mean?
I'm not fluid, bro.
Nah,
There's
we
nothing
ain't
about
fluid.
it, man.
Nah, I ain't fluid, bro.
Yo, and I'm gonna be honest. That's the second time you tried that, homie. What's your story?
Right. Back up, bro.
And then
Back
you
up.
said it's acceptable in Atlanta. It ain't none of my business. But please, whatever your personal opinions are, I ask you your personal preferences. I ask them really to keep them to yourself.
Yeah,
Man.
just
Hey,
keep that over there.
Don't worry.
Let's make this.
G.I.
Let's make this. Don't ask, don't tell territory.
Right.
Look.
Right.
Okay. All right. Don't worry, G.I. You're not my type, man. I like them younger and cuter.
Pause.
LCP.
And Latina. But anyway, look, I only got like maybe 10 minutes. So what happened? Did I win a bucket hat or something?
That's the most random. That was the most random thing ever. Right? The most random thing ever, bro.
I was in a conversation when you did that giveaway. Did I win?
This ain't funny, bro.
What's not funny?
See, Peter, this ain't funny, bro.
What's not funny?
See, I legit randomly selected a name out of 95 people, and it was you.
Oh, okay. I hope you gave away that bucket hat. I don't wear bucket hats.
You ungrateful. You.
I don't wear bucket hats, man. It's fedoras and caps. You know I'm bougie. But I'll take a t-shirt.
G.I. Now you see what we dealing with, right?
No, it's a lot of.
Yo, G.I., I got something coming for you, man. And it's this. The next time I'm on air. Golly, man.
Yo, like you way out there, CP.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yo, hey. How about write down what you're gonna say on paper first and look at it, and then read it.
I'm not freestyling. Freestyling, man.
Yeah, we need it for you to keep a safe distance, bro.
What about the scripture?
Listen. You see,
we gonna have to put them subtitles under you when you talk or something.
Look, a hit dog always hollers. But anyway, I see G.I., come with his
not with me
and everything.
Not with me, because listen, bro. I'm very masculine, full of testosterone, bro.
Wait, when I wear next time, TP.
When I get around other dudes, I be wanting to feel like they need to notice who's the big dog in the room, bro. That's me. That's how I am. I can't help that.
Amen.
So when you say stuff that's mad questionable, like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming for you. No, bro. That's pause. Pause, bro.
Wait, I have to say, like, all right, coming from New York, coming from the Bronx, like all that stuff, like it's pause. But I am accepting of all people, all types of people, all types of individuals from all walks of life, whatever you are, you can be who you are, because who am I to tell you who you aren't?
Right.
But
and you know what? If I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna say
what he's saying is be yourself.
But not in front of me.
Oh wow.
Look.
What I'm saying is be yourself. Be yourself. Just don't force certain stuff on other people, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody can be who they want to be, and this is a safe place for you to be that.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Sir.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about gender, race,
was it because
age.
yesterday? Yeah, but I got you. Well, it seems like it stems from when I said that Well-Clad facial was sexy back in the day. I'm secure with my masculinity to say that. It was sexy back in the day, man.
Bro, you making me feel mad uncomfortable, bro.
That is a figurative. That's a figurative saying.
Hey,
I wanted to look like him when I was young back in the day.
Pineapples. You making me say my safe word, bro. Right now. Pineapples, bro. Pineapples.
And
people can be who they want to be, but bro, come on. We legit trying to talk about Knicks, and you talk about man. Look, man. Okay, all right.
J Boogie, like, what just happened?
I don't know. We are off the rails.
Yo, let's talk about the Knicks, man. Let's talk.
Please.
I am joking, man.
I'm not gonna let this man run me off my own show. But man, this is my first day back. Like, this guy is like trying to ruin the experience, man. You almost want to tell the producer just say cut.
Anyway, as I was saying, I seen GI in his suit and ties or his bow ties, whatever. And all I'm saying is I'm gonna beat him the next time I'm gonna come on the live. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be suited up, you know what I mean? And so, you know, that's all I wanted.
I heard y'all did. Y'all got another show too, right? You got a pilot out there now?
No, GI, listen, this is what you missed. I wanted to call you and tell you. So you know, my original channel is a lifestyle channel, right? Called Chop It Up. And basically what we do is we get cats on, like, people with different experiences, and like dudes. Like I'll give you an example, and I'm gonna get right back to Knicks, right? But say dudes or people, women, men, whatever, with different experiences, and they come on Chop It Up and talk about their experiences, right? Like what it's like to be a minority in corporate America, and like the pressures that you deal with in that space, right? Or even better, the pressure that you feel from other minorities when you get into that spot, how they look at you. Sometimes they look at you with the side eye because they think you sold a part of yourself to get there, to that spot. Like did the ghetto intellect sell out to get to that spot he's in? Is he still the ghetto intellect, or is he a new person once he got into that spot? You know what I'm saying? So we have conversations. We have conversations like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, like the conversation I've been wanting to get into, like why has numbers in Greek life, Freemasonry, and church gone down over the years? Is it attributed to social media?
Ooh, that's a good conversation.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that we try to get into on that. But that's a separate entity in its own self, right? Like for instance, another topic that we wanted to talk about is mental health. Is mental health legit a pandemic now? Right? The mental health side of it, is that a pandemic?
It's a mental health CP, it is, that's for sure.
Right. And is it being addressed properly? Like legit, are we hiding under the covers from tough topics like that? So that's what Chop It Up is for, right? And so I don't want to do it on the Knicks Morning Drive, period. I want to have the Knicks Morning Drive and the Knicks at Night podcast be exactly what they're designed for, and then have Chop It Up be that sounding board where we can all get together and have wide open conversations about these topics.
That's like Sims Front Stoop. That's like Sims Front Stoop a little bit.
Kinda, except
it's your flavor. It's your flavor. It's your thing.
Like I'm not gonna say no hip hop.
I'm
gonna say it's less that and more conversations. Like, you know, did Cornerstone Kev have to sell a part of himself in order to get into that career he's in? Right? Conversations like that. Like a dude cussed me out right the other day. Dude cussed me out.
Who cussed you? What?
Yes.
You?
Dude, because we had to separate, basically. You know, we had to separate because he wasn't no good. And he wasn't no good for the bottom. You know how it is. Yeah. And so he called me all kind of frog-eyed MFers in front of everybody. And Uncle Freezy legit was like walking in a circle because I wanted to put my hands on him. But if I put my hands on him, he would put his hands on my bank account. Y'all know how it worked.
Oh,
y'all know how it worked. Y'all know how it worked.
You wanted to bust a Congo. That movie Congo, when those white gorillas was coming after everybody.
Yo. I literally had no idea what the definition of fluid meant.
And you talk about me.
I had no idea what the definition of it was.
My bad. You talk about me.
Why did you use the word?
Because it sounded smart.
metaphorical, man.
Yeah, it sounded smart.
I'm a metaphor. I'm a metaphorical and I'm a literal dude. I'm not. I'm a figurative dude. Actually, figurative. You know what I'm saying? I talk in metaphors and stuff. I had no idea what that meant.
You high maintenance is what you is. It don't take
My
this.
bad.
Mo,
too much.
Mo, do you have a gun, Mo? If you do, can you send it over to me so I can shoot myself, please? I'm asking.
Yes,
Right.
please do that, Mo. Please.
So
the world would be a better place.
So remember when I said, about an hour and a half ago, remember when I said CP the artist is the dude that walked like Sasquatch in the room? Like when the vibe be one thing and CP into the room?
Yes, and it turns another way. It turns another way.
And he stomp up the room?
Yep.
All of this over a bucket hat.
A bucket hat.
I'm a habitual line stepper.
Like people in the chat were legit. People in the chat were legit like, oh, pick me, man. I want the bucket. I want the bucket.
So who did you give it to?
And the random scroll lands on CP the artist. And he's like, nah, I don't wear stuff like that. I wear fedoras.
Yeah,
95 people in the chat says, pick me.
Custom made fedoras that fit to his head because no ordinary hat can fit to his head.
And you know what, Kev? And you know what, Kev?
What?
They cost more than everything you got on right now.
Oh God! Yeah, if that's the
including
case,
the headset,
if that's
including the chair that you're on.
If that's the case,
our last fedora cost $170. I got it for my birthday. Now I'm looking at a $300 one, handmade. Well,
if that's the case, I don't admire your taste. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's beautiful. What is that,
velvet?
velvet?
My taste, baby.
That's beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Velvet.
No. It's leopard skin.
Right. Now, and so Cornerstone Cav did say something. He was like, "Yo, what if the Knicks went out?" Right? Cornerstone Cav said, "What if the Knicks went out? What if the Knicks win these last 7 games?
Run the table."
And I told Cornerstone Cav that don't to not say that because that means the only thing the Knicks can do better than a 9-game win streak at the end of the season is a 10-game win streak. If the Knicks went out, that means they ended the season on a 10-game win streak, right? That means the Knicks would have won 19 out of their last 20 games. I wish I knew somebody that liked math so they can be with me on this. Because 19.
Well, you got somebody on here. You got GI that knows math.
Yeah, here he is.
Yeah.
Here's the person that loves math right here.
Yeah.
Got the quick workout done.
Now I'm out. This is why your arms are trash. You did too much of a quick workout, man. You need to get back in that gym, man, and burn like at least another 300 calories, man. Wow. Come on, man.
Hey, Evergreen, haters gonna hate. Don't even worry about it. Haters gonna hate.
Man,
haters gonna hate.
Your fat, punchy self up, man.
I
know you probably take off your
head
shirt.
is
You got
as
a
big
bra
as my
on.
belly, so there
Shut
you
up.
go.
What are you like? Whatever, man. I'm sexy. You know what I'm saying?
You're sexy.
Kev,
like
I know you wear like a C cup at least.
Hey, he's sexy like the California raisin. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm out.
I need somebody to help me control CP. I need somebody to help me control CP, man.
No, I got it. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to regulate.
I got him, G-Man.
I'm here to regulate the energy.
G-Man, I got him.
You know, CP has the ego of a sloth, right? It's like he's completely, majestic, but absolutely useless in the animal kingdom. You know what I mean? Absolutely useless. So until you can actually get up and go to a gym, and bit up the nerve to do some arms, you got to get a little bit more work in before you can come and talk to me about anything.
Exactly.
Anything.
Right? Exactly. What's up, Darth City? Did you enjoy your day? Did you enjoy your day yesterday? May the 4th be with you.
Oh man.
Yo, City, what up?
Darth City is at the after party.
Darth City.
May 4th was an amazing day. Yesterday was amazing.
Amazing.
Such a good show yesterday, man.
Yes.
Did you I'm assuming you watched it. Yes.
Which I watched a little bit. Well, I was on it a little bit. I
You don't even know. You don't even know what I'm talking about, Kev.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Never mind. I'm talking about the Bad Batch. Never mind, Kev.
No,
Never
I didn't
mind,
see
Kev.
it. No. All right.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you got to watch the Bad Batch. It's an hour long.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
You know, CP left. Okay, good. You see how? See, I like it. I like it. We got to. I'm telling you, man. Every now and then,
I sent him away.
on here.
I sent him away.
Yeah, if I could be the deterrent.
Yes.
You know, whenever anything. Listen, I'm not on this show every day, right? You know, you guys know that. I'm here every now and then. I jump on when I have the time. But if things start to get out of hand with the sloth, you just let me know. Give me a call. I'll jump on the chat. I'll just jump in, and then we can deter him from, because we got to keep this show going. We got to keep it flowing.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, Evergreen.
It don't got to be fluid. We just got to get it flowing. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between the two.
Yeah. All right. So Rob the Knicks sends a super chat. Says Cornerstone makes me think he is stoned. FR. Okay, Rob the Nick. After I was in your corner all that time, you gonna try and bust on me? All right. It's all good. It's all good. Come on the panel.
All right. So I'm.
Yeah, we need you. We need you to Evergreen. We need you to alleviate a lot of what CP the artist be saying. So I agree with you.
Listen, and I'm. He's very. He said he was literal, but that
yes, literal.
That might have been the dumbest thing I've heard him say the entire time. He is figurative though. He did say he was figurative, but you can't use literal and figurative like that. That's they're both contradictory words, and he used them together. But whatever, he's definitely very figurative. We know that.
And you can't use the word fluid if you don't know what it means.
Right. Well, here's the thing, and this is why I jumped on. Right. Fluid has a meaning, but it also has a definition. Everything has a meaning and a definition. A meaning is what we perceive things to be. A definition is what it is universally across the planet via etymology, diction, transliteration, however you want to look at those words and apply them. All right. So we can talk literally, right? And that's because all of us that come on the show have New York accents, and we all kind of understand the context of the language that we speak in. But when you go down to Atlanta and you start using words like fluid, things change. So we got to bring him back up to New York so we can dial this thing in. You know what I mean? So when we use words like fluid, right? We know that we talking about cognac, and we talking about we talking about Clyde, and when he gets off when he goes off from being at work, now he's at his bar and he's sipping cognac. You know what I mean? Like we have to be able to contextualize everything we say without diverting from the conversation, and that happens all the time. And that's why I gave him the title of habitual line stepper, because when people do things habitually, they don't ever realize they're doing it until somebody puts information in their face. And that's why he was like, oh, I didn't even know that's what fluid meant, right?
Just like as soon as he gets like the bullets in his gun, he just shoots.
Bang, you know what I mean? Like I'm in the military, we got those dudes that we call it negligent discharge. That's what we call it. Right? When you load up your magazine, you know what I mean? And you're standing behind that table and you get ready to shoot at the target for training. And they say, load up that magazine. And when you load that magazine, you still got that safety on. And, and sometimes those 9mm, they're very light. They're very iffy. They've been in the business since 1983. So when you pick it up, if that safety's not on, those springs start to compress a little bit by itself magically, and bang, he just starts shooting off bullets. Nobody's even called the range to be hot yet, and everyone's look at him like, what the heck is wrong with this dude? What is going on with him? Like, get him off the line. And then that's when I got to come on the show and be like, all right, guys, we're taking this a little bit too far.
All right, he's gone now. All right, these Knicks. How about these Knicks? How
about
them? Man? Like tonight, we got the Denver Nuggets They have no guards. Like the only guard that they have available is Austin Rivers. What's happening? What are we gonna do? How are we gonna respond to this? How are we gonna guard Jokic? How is he gonna, attack our defense? What's gonna happen? What do you guys think?
I think this might be a revenge game for Austin Rivers. This might be a revenge game for him. I mean, I don't know if we win it because Denver is red hot, and I see Denver's chemistry that they have without Jamal Murray being kind of the same chemistry that Phoenix has with that team, with that young team. Just imagine if they had a dude that signed that big deal with Detroit right now. Jeremy Grant. Oh man. But I think we clearly win the guard battle right now.
Yeah.
And they obviously win the center battle, but do they have anybody on the floor that has the strength and the power to deal with Julius Randle or the speed to deal with him on the perimeter? I don't know. So, if the hands down top MVP candidate goes off, he's not going to go off on the point side. He's going to go off on the way he distributes,
Well,
so I don't know. We'll see how this game goes.
So, okay, I got two things. So, we know that the Lakers just beat the Nuggets without LeBron. They just beat the Nuggets without LeBron. And we also know that Julius gets up for these games where there's a question for him to answer. So when he plays Dallas, he gets up for that game because it's KP, it's the old power forward. When he plays New Orleans, when he plays the Lakers, his old teams that gave up on him. Well, now we got the MVP question, and that Julius has been meditating, he's been getting ready to just answer the question. Is he a real MVP candidate? So
yeah, of course he is.
I think no, for sure. But some people are still Julius Randle. They still see the name and they're blinded by it. They're like, is he really? Julius is gonna answer some more questions tonight. So I really think we have a good chance, and I didn't think we had that much of a chance, but after the injury news and just after seeing how the Lakers beat the Nuggets, I really think we have a chance to win this game. And it's crazy how I feel like we have a chance to beat every team in the NBA. It's such a new world. Anyways.
Listen, I already sent my troopers to Mile High. They coming down. And they coming out shooting. We are not scared. Everybody want to say fear is the path to the dark side. Well, join Darth City on this ride, because Darth City bleeds orange and blue.
Let them know.
So join the dark side. We here. We are here. Let's go. I don't see nobody scared right now. I don't see anybody on this panel scared. Don't call on Mother Nature. Mother Nature is not going to help them. But Darth City can.
Okay.
Hey.
Call on the Force. Call on the dark side of the Force. All right.
The Force is with us, man. The Force is really with us.
With that being said, if the Force is with us and you're calling on the dark side of the Force, does that mean that young Obi Toppin has a bad game today?
Well, he's going to play more minutes, I think. He's going to have to play more minutes if Pell and Noel aren't going to be in. So, and he's going to have to guard Jokic. So,
hey, listen, I just brought it up. Darth City said, bring on the Force. We talking about the dark side of the Force. We call Obi Toppin Obi-Wan, right? He's got the jersey number 1. And if we're calling on the dark side of the Force, that means Obi Toppin is probably going to have a bad game because the Empire is running stuff, right? So
thinking about it that way.
Do y'all remember Y'all remember what Obi did when he sacrificed himself? He's not going to sacrifice his game. He's going to come through in the clutch because I said so.
So, I honestly, I lost track of where we're going with this.
It
was good while it lasted.
We are going places. That's where we going, man. We going places.
Listen,
we in it to win it.
Not for nothing, man. I think I was one of the first to bring up the idea of this being a Cinderella season for us. You know, I brought that up about a month and a half ago, probably when we were like game 3 or game 4 of the winning streak. Can we do this?
You talking about what is this?
Can we win the championship this year?
Oh God, here we go again. Yo, every time I'm on these chats, somebody brings up the chance of us winning a championship. And I have to bring you back to the world of Julius Randle not having handle last year, spinning into double teams. David Fitz, like we're just coming back from that. We're recovering from that. Why are we talking about a championship? Let's enjoy every single day that we have. Let's enjoy the lead that we will inevitably have against the Denver Nuggets today. Like however long we have that lead against them, even if we don't win, let's enjoy that lead. Let's enjoy the small wins that we have before we talk about a championship. Come on,
listen. No, I got you. Listen, all right. Here's my question. You got kids? Do you have any children?
No, sir.
Okay, so this is why this is kind of like an unfathomable thing for you, right? So when you have kids, right? The first thing you start to do as a parent is you try your hardest not to project your insecurities on them, right? The things that you once did, you say, you know what? I don't want my child to ever have to go through that, right? And you start to show progress. You start to figure out where you went wrong when you grew up, and you start to say, you know what? Let me try to do things a little bit differently, right? The second thing you do as a parent is you start to project what you think they can be, right? Because you're also selfishly thinking about your own legacy. If I have a kid, if I have a son, you know, I would like him to do this and then continue going on. And the last thing you do is enjoy what you got going on with them right now, right? So I look at basketball, I look at the Knicks just like I look at my kids. I want the ultimate success for them, right? I want that for them. I want to see my son and my niece that I got upstairs. I want to see my niece go to a HBCU, right? I want to see her get her degree in psychology, and I want to see her one of the top, clinical, therapists in mental health in the world. And I want my son, who's only 6 years old, to do whatever he wants to do and be successful at it because he's 6 and he doesn't know what the heck he wants to do yet, right? Haven't even asked him that, right? I want to see him get to the promised land, whatever that may be. But I love when my son learns something new. My son learned how to clean out the cat box the other day by himself. And I was like, oh man, I'm enjoying that, right? Because he's learning. So my point is we can do all those things at one time as Knicks fans. We can project what we want for the future as a Knicks fan while also saying, you know what? We just went 11. We went 9 straight and took an L to the number 2 team in the league. And now we're on a 3-game winning streak, winning 12 of our last 13 games, right? We can do that.
Evergreen,
and keep it all together. We can do that.
Let me ask you a question though. So with your kids, with your progeny, you have these expectations. What about, like, God forbid they don't reach any of these expectations? Will you be disappointed? Do you think about that feeling?
No. See the word we're looking at it as expectations. No, they're not. They're not expectations, right? My expectations is based off of what I inspect, right? I inspect my son and I make sure that he's good every day as a parent until he can learn to do things completely on his own. The only thing I expect him to do is to be my son, and I love him for that. I don't have expectations that he's going to be that. My niece is going to be this, right? They put the expectations on themselves. The Knicks are telling us every day that they go into every game and that they expect to win, right? So it's not, my expectation doesn't mean a damn thing. It doesn't mean nothing because it's not my heart that's pumping. It's theirs. You can expect all you want, right? But when it comes down to, the final hour and things don't work out the way you want to, it doesn't have anything to do with me. So
but nobody in the Knicks said they didn't win a championship.
No. They haven't, right? We're hoping for it as fans.
Yeah.
But you don't go into a game thinking, you're not a real baller if you go into the game thinking I'm not trying to win.
Of course.
The ultimate goal at the end of the day is a championship. So as fans, we have the obligation to think positively about our team and to wish nothing but the best. But as the players, they have the obligation to get out and give it their all for us.
Sure.
Right? So I'm a fan of my son. But the difference is that he didn't choose to be here. Those players chose to be where they're at. So they give themselves their own expectation, not me. They expect it. I say, okay, all right, I'll watch. I don't have to watch. So therefore, I don't have an expectation for my son. My expectation I'll take that back. My expectation for my son is that he lives longer than me.
Mm.
Right? And that he lives a successful life for whatever it is that he chooses to do. Right? If he chooses to go out and say, you know what, I'm going to play ball. All right. What do you expect out of basketball? So the Knicks are telling us indirectly every day. If you tell me every day, you know what, every game that we play, we feel like we have a chance to win, that means subconsciously you feel like you can win a championship. So all I'm asking is,
nah, that's not what they say. That's not what they saying.
No, it is.
That's not what they say. Because you know that when a team that is a contender, when they want to win a championship, they're gonna say it from the first day of training camp. They're gonna be like, our intentions is to win an NBA championship. Nobody said when first day of training camp, you hear RJ Barrett talking about playoffs. We want to make the playoffs. So this season is anything that we get after that. If it is a championship, I want that. But everything that we get after that is a bonus. This isn't the year that we think about it as championship. Or
it's just the thing about this year, Mo, is that it seems like everything was kind of fast tracked a little bit, because I think I had us, winning 35 plus because of the coach that we have. I didn't know. I mean, I thought we get into the playoffs, but I wasn't really that confident because of everything that I've seen from the past, from years past, and what our track record was. So yeah, I wasn't really thinking playoffs. It would have been nice, but now it seems like everything is really fast because we're at the 4th spot right now.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of speeded up. It's
sped up.
It sped up the expectation and the development, and I feel great for the young guys because now they're actually going to be witnessing their first time being in the playoffs, especially for Quickly and for Obi. Our young guys in the past, they didn't even know what playoffs was about.
Yeah, let's take that step.
Listen,
let's take that step understanding what playoff basketball is.
Right, exactly.
Listen,
What are you gonna say, Evergreen?
My expectation for this team, I'm on record saying this, between 18 and 22 games. That was my expectation, right?
Right.
Clearly, what I expect is irrelevant. Right? It's completely irrelevant. It doesn't mean anything. What is completely relevant is what those players think. And again, if you feel you can win every game, right? that means you feel you can win a championship. They're not saying that because of how controversial that statement is, right? Obviously, they're saying that. But when they say things like, we have a big 15, do you know what that implies? Right?
That implies that.
That implies
Yeah, go ahead.
that implies that everybody on your team is better than any three that you can put forth. That says championship, right? And again,
that was just in response to like the bravado of the big three in Brooklyn. It's like responding to your brother. It's like, yo, yeah, no, we got that. And what did we end up doing? Going ahead to lose to the Nets. Like, so
no. That's fine, right? That's fine. And they have a better record than us, and that's also fine too. But we're not talking about what actually happened. We're talking about the way the players feel.
Sure.
Right.
We're talking about the way the players feel. That's all I'm bringing up. These players that are on this team right now, they feel that they can come in and win every single game that they step on that court.
They have that belief.
They have that belief right now.
Yeah.
So what I believe and what you believe doesn't matter. I'm enjoying it on a day-to-day basis. I'm enjoying coming on here and talking positivity about it. I'm enjoying watching it. I'm enjoying seeing what they're putting up on social media. I'm enjoying all of that.
But the thing about it,
doesn't mean that I can't project for the future.
Right. But the thing about it, Evergreen, is that you still have Knicks fans that A, don't want to accept it, 2, don't know how to accept it, or 3 are just so negative that they don't want. Everybody was thinking that we were going to go to the draft, that we were going to go be a lottery, team and everything. So it's hard for them to accept the success that we're having right now. Or something must happen. So.
For sure. Like, I expected us to be a 30-win team, and maybe get into the play-in, and maybe
I really got to give Mo his props. I really got to cut him off and give him his props. I thought he was way too optimistic in November and December. I was like, you got to chill. It's gonna be, and he saw it. He really did. I think this team can make the playoffs. I was like, this guy's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we were all saying that, and we were being shut down for it and everything. But seeing the body of work, it's like, you can't do nothing but believe in this team, man. You can't do nothing but because of the body of work. They put the work in. That's one of the things that Tibbs was talking about on the jump yesterday and on Stephen A. Smith's thing, the body of work that they put in.
Like, will I be surprised if we get to the Eastern Conference Finals and like edge it out to the finals? No,
I won't be. No,
not
at all.
Am I gonna be sad if we get knocked out of the second round?
No. because now, because our trajectory is on a up. It is on a spiral going up. That's what it is. We're on a spiral trajectory going up, and now the key is to keep going up and to have management not have us slip.
Right. Like, how much of this team can we keep together without giving up too much of our our assets in salary cap, and like what can we add to the team without taking away from the chemistry?
Exactly.
Very important.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
All right. I guess it looks like I gotta talk to the chat because GI working.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got these stupid error messages trying to issue out some scholarships.
Very nice.
We playing with house money.
Yeah.
So it's really easy for me the rest of the season. I predicted 32 wins. So we've exceeded that. I couldn't be happier. And I thought 32 wins, I could get Knicks fans to chill and think that we can, teams see us turn to 32 wins. They would see a tougher Knicks team. And this team is exceeding. Like it can't get any better. I mean, I guess it could get better. Let me take that back. It can't get any worse. That's
Can't get any worse.
It can't get any worse. This feeling is gonna last a long time. And if it does get better, good. If it don't, I see a future. I see a future.
Look, I see myself referencing this team for decades to come. If God gives me like the privilege of living for decades, I'm gonna reference this team for decades. The 2021 New York Knicks is gonna be a team that I talk about when I talk about hard work, when I talk about, giving your all and not like limiting yourself. Like that's what this team represents for me, for sure. 100%. I don't know about you, GI, but like that's what this team is to me. IQ, Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, Tom Thibodeau, they all represent that. They're those type of guys. So I hope we take that from this year, whatever happens at the end.
I hope this year becomes, instead of us trying to wow players off of what they have or what they've done in the past, that we say, hey, we want to invite you in for a workout. We're thinking about, offering you a contract. We want to see how you fit our mold. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like we don't audition for players. Players audition for us.
Exactly.
And I think that is going to change the culture. It's going to change what it means to be a Knick coming right in the door. Because if this team comes back reassembled next year, whoever those other guys are, man, they're going to be held to. You got 9 guys that buy into a process. How can you not?
Exactly.
I don't care what your name is.
Exactly. Like that's why I think like Luka Valdoza might be held up, right? I feel like there's something going on. Like he might be asking for a little bit too much, and like thinking that he can be a little bit too much than what he would.
Man, that guy, I'm not thinking about that guy.
Everybody like he's gonna be the savior, the Elfrid Payton savior.
Get out of here.
I'm saying.
No way. That guy is a turnstile on defense. He's a turnstile on defense. He plays no defense.
Right. Shit. But his offensive output will definitely.
This team is about defense. This team is scoring 118 points a night. Still without a true closer, still without learning. What more offense you need? You need more defense first. Defense first. Just get more shots for the other guys, more shots for RJ. Defense is somebody who can, at least simulate an offense. I take it from my son, LP. LP became, I don't know if you know, LP became my son because the criticism was just so high on him, man. So.
Wait, you really think Elfrid Payton is a good defender?
He's a decent defender.
A good defender this year?
He's a willing defender.
Is he?
Yeah.
You see his stance, like when he's trying to get around these picks, like he's not.
Well, because on little guards, remember LP 6'6", so on smaller guards it's tougher for him. LP a tall guard.
He's a big dude for sure, but like,
so he tries to get low. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to try to get low, get under them guards, man. Get under the basketball, get under in their belly button, man. But it's, it ain't easy, man. Nobody guarding those guys he guard. You trying to stick. Nobody in the league guarding those guys, man. They're averaging those numbers for a reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I find it hard to see anything good that Elfrid Payton brings to the team. But I guess if you wanna claim him as your son, you go ahead.
No, that's my son because everybody picking on him, man.
Nah, he's been the starting point guard on the top 8 team in the NBA. So I guess there's something we ain't seeing.
All he do every night, and I'm glad you said that, Mo. I appreciate it, because the only thing I gotta say is LP is this. All he did is y'all took his money back. He said, all right, I'll take a little less, I'll come. He came to camp. He started point guard on day 1, day 2, day 66. He's still starting point guard. I don't know what you want the man to do, y'all. All he did was consistently go out there, put his uniform on, and start point guard. I don't know why y'all mad at him.
I want him
robbery.
to like, give up leads in the third quarter.
It ain't robbery, bro. It's not. It's not his fault. Now you got other fancy players. Put them in. He said. He said, "Don't worry. In the off season, taking his talents out of New York. He understands. He get it. P.
Out of the United States.
See, there you go. You don't know my business. Your business. You worry about New York. You don't worry about me and nobody else.
Oh, good.
Remember, I was just starting point guard on the team that went from 0 to 4. So you might not put no respect on my name, but somebody might.
G-Man talk about stop turning the ball over. Pass the ball. I completely agree. What's up, chat? How y'all doing?
Listen, G-Man for life. Where's your boy Luca at? Luca Vildo. Is that his name?
You're going to fall in love with him when he plays. You're going to fall in love with that 3.
I watched his highlights.
He's fire.
He's not playing an ounce of defense.
That's okay.
That's not okay.
We got guys back there. No, we got once you know he'll be a turnstile. But behind the turnstile, we got Nerlens Noel, Mitch. We got
we won't let
Todd.
So we won't let
Dogs.
We won't let Kevin Knox go out there and shoot his beautiful 3-pointer and play no D. But we're gonna let Luka just come overseas and jack threes and not play D. No.
That's because Kevin Knox is challenged offensively also. You know that. You know that.
Yo.
So, nobody. Go ahead.
What's up, boss?
Go ahead.
So I'm shopping, but gee, I have a bulging disc. So I'm shopping, but for what? I can't play with a bulging disc, bro. I can't. You remember how I told you I was looking at the Mizunos? Remember I told you nothing feels like a Mizuno. Remember that, bro? So the MB20s, like cars, right? No matter what kind of car I've driven in my life, and I like cars, nothing drives like a Cadillac, bro. Nothing. And I've been in a lot of them, right? Like right now I drive a GL 450, right? Bro, it's not. Anyway, but bro, what I'm saying is Titleist have some new clubs out right now, bro. You know it's springtime. Big dog, you know it's springtime. You know it's
Bro, I've already played in 3 tournaments. I'm playing in a tournament, 3 tournaments. I played in probably 5 tournaments. I'm playing in a tournament Sunday.
What are you playing with right now?
Iron. I play with Cleveland Blades.
Cleveland Blades.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sitting here looking at these MP20s now. I'm staying with Blades, but the MP20 HMB,
yes,
the hot metal blade.
Yes, bro. It's like they say it's like swinging velvet, bro. It's like playing with silk, bro. It's like the club. It's like the ball jumps off your club, and you could do whatever you want to with it.
You know they're expensive when can't get the price online. You got to find the fitter.
Right, bro. But ain't nothing here. I think there's a fitter in Myrtle Beach.
Of course.
Right. So there's a fitter in Myrtle Beach, but Myrtle Beach is about an hour or so away. But
I only played golf once. I've only been to the driving range on my campus, and when I went there, I couldn't.
Campus had a driving range. Where'd you?
Yeah, my campus had a driving range.
Where'd you go to school?
It's a private school, Elon University in North Carolina.
Wow. Elon. Okay, I know what Elon is.
Yeah.
I was just in that area. I was in Charlotte last weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My oldest son went to Clemson.
Oh, okay, all right. So you very well versed.
My line brother's son goes to Clemson.
Yeah, bro. He goes
online now, but
it's definitely different. It's definitely different. I looked at my son's homework, bro. Like legit, I've gone to 9 colleges, bro. 9 of them, right? Right. Well, I ain't gonna get into all of that, but
that's a chop it up topic.
Yes, because I start and stop.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, bro. Gee, I can't help myself, bro. I can't. You know what I should be spending money on, right? Lessons.
No, what?
Lessons. It's the same thing you should be spending money on. Lessons.
No,
right?
I'm not. Honestly, no, my swingers together. I got to get out of a day job. I got to get rid of the day job and swing more often is what I need.
Hey, when you figure that out, bro, please share it with the world, bro.
It's called retirement.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So, but the only thing about retirement is you no longer, once you retire, you are no longer that 25-year-old person.
Oh no, but that's why golf's the perfect sport because I'll move up to the front tees and have a good time.
Yeah, and eat a sandwich after hole 9, and then go around.
Sit down, get an Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah,
I found a set of HMBs, the muscle blades, $733. Oh, these is a bid, so they ain't even done bidding yet.
Right, and it's probably 5 through 9, 4 through 9.
No, that's the whole set, 3 through pitching with.
Get out of here!
Mm-hmm.
A 3-iron in a set. You know that's rare nowadays, right?
I don't hit no 3-iron. I hit a 9 wood.
And or you know they have hybrids out now, bro.
Well, you know, I'm old school.
Oh, okay. Because I probably ain't seen a 9 wood in like 25 years, bro.
It's a tailor-made. It's a nice one. I had a Heavenly 9.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Hey,
I had a Callaway Heavenly 9.
Guess what?
Before hybrids. I learned that from Annika Sorensen. Remember Annika had like
I remember her.
Remember she had 8 words in her bag?
Yeah, that's strange. That's odd. But you know what, man? I love the feel of woods though, off the deck. I love the feel of woods off the deck, like the hybrids or whatever. But yo, let me do this giveaway. Let me pick a person. I gotta pick a person to do this giveaway for the custom Lawrence Tears swag. Right. So we already have one winner for the bucket hat, and that is Black University. Right. So I gotta do Eddie C, what's good?
What's going on, family? What's going on?
Hey, when we gonna get back on Chop It Up, bro?
I don't know, man. Whenever you put something on, I was looking back on it, and I felt like I was giving a little too much of myself, man. So I felt kind of weird about it. If you get what I'm saying, man, you know, I was talking about my fam and stuff and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, I got love for y'all, but you know, it was Chop It Up is a strange platform, man, and you can get caught up and you can start, you know, just
talk about your experiences. Next thing you know, you telling people your social security number.
You know what I'm saying, man?
You're like, so man.
I was like, man, should I have really had, you know, done all that? Even though, you know, but I guess it's hard because, you know, you're trying to be transparent. Right. And you're trying to and you just, you know, you're trying to give your experiences and talk about yourself, you know, and stuff like that. And there's only one way to do that, right?
Right. By being real.
Just being truthful with everybody. But as a whole, man, I think it's dope. I think it's dope, but maybe next time I might be a little more calculated. And I came on and we was talking about UFOs, and I wanted to talk about UFOs. And like you said, man, I almost gave up my social security number.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I gotta chill, man.
Yeah, and when we finally get guys like GI to get on, you know what I'm saying, GI and some others to get on to talk about these real life topics, bro.
I can't wait, man.
Like you know,
you ain't got me talking about no UFOs.
Nah, I know the topic of it was the conversation you fear the conversation that you fear, right?
Okay.
And so the conversation that I fear is the conversation of my daughter being as fine as she is, living in a big city, calling me and telling me some man has been putting his hands on her. That's the conversation that I fear. Right. Let me acknowledge Donald Cannon's super chat. Uncle Freezy, I want to start playing golf. What you think about starter kit from Dick's? Hey man, I say start with lessons.
Absolutely.
Period. Start with lessons, bro. Don't even get an expensive set.
I wouldn't get a starter kit from Dick's though. I would get a used set online. I would get a used set of when y'all ready.
Cleveland's are probably the easiest to hit.
TaylorMade's.
What about Adams? TaylorMade bought Adams, right?
Adams.
Yeah, Adam. They bought Adams, right? Because I used to play with some Adams.
I would go with a used set of TaylorMade, used set of Callaways, used set of Pings. One of those three.
But you got to know the dot system for pings though. If you don't know,
pings are hard to hit.
Yeah, pings are hard to hit because you got to learn the dot system and all that stuff with pings. And if you buy the wrong type irons, bro, you screwed because now you got to sell them. You know what I'm saying? In order to get the right one.
But at least they hold value, is what I'm saying.
They do hold value though, and you can't go wrong with ping woods either. You know what I'm saying?
Ping woods are really good.
Yeah, the ping woods are. So let me
is elite.
Yeah,
an elite putter.
Yeah. Let me
Scotty Cameron around myself.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah,
you putting for dough.
I roll the rock.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you putt for dough. So let me do this giveaway real quick. I need to pick a name in the chat. I've been scrolling the whole time we've been talking. I'm gonna stop on a name, and whoever it is that we stop on, we are gonna give them once we get it done, we're gonna give them the original Lawrence Tier swag. I'm not for sure what it's gonna be yet, but we are gonna design something to give away to Chef NYK and Knicks man is the winner. Knicks man, you are a winner.
Salute, Knicks man.
Hey, congratulations, Knicks man. So Knicks man, you know the drill, right? Hit me up, DM me on Twitter, Knicks man, right? Y'all congratulate Knicks man, right? Congratulate Knicks man. Knicks man, you and Chef NYK are gonna get a custom Lawrence Tears swag. Now you got to give us some time because it's in the creation process. Once we create it,
that's too good.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, yo? So once we create it, I'm gonna ask you for your sizes and all of that stuff, and we're gonna send it to you. And it'll be from me, GI, CP the artist, all the Lawrence Tears contributors, man. We're gonna put the contributors' names on it. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, and send it to you. And the only thing we ask in return is once you get it and throw it on, send us a picture, like post a picture on Twitter or something. So that not only do we know that you got it, but we'll see how it looks.
I need the link to the merch. I haven't caught no merch yet.
All right, let me do that right now. I'm gonna put the link to the merch.
Let me ask you a question, Freezy. That guy, New York, was it New York State of Mind?
New York State. Yeah.
Is he a content creator? Does he have a channel?
Yeah, he got a podcast.
He has a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, because me and him was chopping it up last night. Talking about certain.
That was crazy.
Talking about certain topics. And yeah, he kind of like gave me the impression that he had a channel or something like that. So I could check him out, and
Yeah, follow
see what he's talking
him
about.
too. He got some good takes on Twitter.
Who's that? Who's that, Joe?
New York State of New York.
Oh, state? Yes, yeah, state, yeah, state, yeah. That state's man is the person that's doing the design. State's man is the person that's doing the design. So
it's gonna be dope.
That last night. I saw that.
It's gonna be dope.
This is it right here. Gia, you see it?
I'm getting some right now. Give me some merch.
You see that?
No, you might have. You know what you got going on? Don't you got a video for the StreamYard and a video for the YouTube?
No, this is the link right here.
Oh, the link. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
this is the link to the site. This ain't the StreamYard thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's in the chat right now, right? I'm gonna go to YouTube and pin it that way.
Or can you send it to my
Yep, I sure can.
Twitter?
To your phone. Can I send it to your phone?
To my phone, yeah. Please.
Yeah, I sure will.
The chat saying that you Patrick Ewing that giveaway, yo. They saying you Patrick Ewing there, yo.
What, on the finger roll?
Patrick Ewing, what? Oh man, nah,
frozen envelope, the giveaway.
Nah, they play too much, man. Nah, they play too much, man. I ain't doing that, man.
83'd it. They trying to say you 83'd it?
Yeah. They trying to say that I just picked it. I had a favorite.
Pat was 85. Was Pat drafted 85?
Yeah, Pat 85. Yeah, 85. No, Pat, nah, man. I ain't do that, bro. That don't benefit me. You know what I'm saying? That don't benefit me at all. Just picking out one guy and, you know what I'm saying, and sending it to him. I could just hit him up behind the scenes. Like if I just wanted to give it to a certain person, I just hit him up behind the scenes, be like, yo, this is what I want you to have, and here it is. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, I love the chat, man.
You got a Hoodie Kev hoodie?
Yes, Hoodie Kev designed that.
There's a Hoodie Kev collection, yes.
Hoodie Kev designed that. Hoodie Kev designed that, bro. I be trying to hit y'all up. Like you know, cats just disappear. I be like, yo, we need to get together and put some stuff out here. We need to represent for the fam.
Oh my God.
Mo, and not only am I ordering the Blawrence Tears Debate League Championship belt this weekend, I'm putting the Blawrence Tears Debate League t-shirts out on the website this weekend.
Oh, I retired. I retired.
No. I don't care. You don't want to win. What I'm saying is that we continually doing stuff. I didn't say I'm ordering. I didn't say I'm ordering the belt for you. You was mad selfish, bro.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Mo, like, I'm retired, bro. Why everything got to be about me? That ain't about you, bro. I'm just filling you in.
He want the Blawrence Tier pension checks now.
Yeah, he want the Blawrence Tier pension, bro.
That's what I want.
Right, the Blawrence Tears pension, bro. I'm not big like Knicks fan TV, bro. I don't be getting no checks like that. I
was waiting on Hoodie Kev last night. You know, I was on for a good minute last night, and I was waiting on Hoodie Kev to see what you know he would come up with, so I can go back and forth with Kev. But he was having technical problems yesterday.
Yeah, he always come up with technical problems, man. When he get in his bag, he was so deep in his bag. He was deep in his bag, like he had fries at the bottom. I heard Mark Jones say that. Yo, that was dope. Mark Jones was like, he's so deep in his bag, like he got fries at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. I was like, yo, yeah, that's original, right there. Yeah, but yeah, Hoodie Kev, man, when he get in that space, you can't tell him nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what makes me laugh when he get mad, he start clapping like Rasputia from Norbit.
Right. And I be telling,
it looks just like Rasputia. He be like, no, and clapping like a dolphin, man. It's funny as hell to me, man.
Right. And
I'll be like, yo, Kev.
And I had to tell him, yo, because I be taking that different. I take that.
You be throwing them backstage. You be putting them in the corner like a little boy.
Yeah, like when he start doing that, I be like, hey man, remember you talking to grown-ups, bro. All that is unnecessary, bro. Like for real, you ain't gonna talk to me like, yeah, you ain't gonna talk to me like I'm 7. You know what I'm saying? And so, but yeah,
Thankfully,
so
thankfully, I think I've never had a take where he's had to come. I mean, I guess I don't know. Is sometimes there be some wild takes out there where I could see he can get a little, you know,
right.
he can get in his bag, like you say.
Yeah, he get.
Yeah, but he's entertaining as hell.
He is, man. Like
it's mad funny until he
I mean,
start
no
clapping.
disrespect
Until he start
to
clapping
any
at
other
him.
gentleman
He's the
on
only
any other gentleman on
broadcaster
the.
that have to go on injured reserve.
Yes. You know, those feelings are a sensitive injury to handle, bro. Once those feelings get hurt, you might be out 3 to 4 weeks.
No,
you
he
know what
lost
I'm
his
saying?
voice. No, he lost his voice.
Also, he didn't get sick. He literally lost his voice from
screaming.
turning up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he got sick and you know was raspy.
And
he lost it from screaming.
Yeah, and City turned the tide on him, right? Because City was like, because everybody thought, everybody look at City for real. Like he the quiet dude. The ladies love,
As
the
soon as he
ladies
went out
and
on IR, City started shooting from the rafters, making 3-pointers.
yeah. And then Cookie Cat was like, wait a minute, you telling me my job ain't safe? My job ain't safe? And,
So
and
then
I'm
we
like,
did a poll. Then we did a poll who's the best, and City got over 50% of the votes.
hey, City started high stepping.
City
Yeah.
is the new Stephen A. Smith of the. That's why he show up in the morning. I gotta step aside because if I know what's good for the ratings and for my check, I better treat City the right way.
Hey man, you know who is mad touchy about that? CP the artist. CP the artist. I thought I was the star.
Nah, I think he's last, ain't he?
Yeah, he very last. Like very last. He like, you know what I'm saying? He legit like running behind the pickup, running behind Raj and Dwayne. You know what I'm saying? He running behind the pickup truck. You know what I'm saying?
It's a bad look for him.
Yeah, man. CP the artist. That's my guy though. It's mad creative. So, but so congrats to the winners. Black University for winning the Lawrence Tears puff bucket swag, and Knicks Man for winning the original Lawrence Tears garment. Right? I don't know what it is.
That's gonna be dope though.
Yeah. So yeah, man. And CP the artist is brilliant in whatever it is that he's trying to do.
Oh, he in the chat acting up.
Yeah. So I wanted to touch on that take from Cornerstone Cav. I think I might save it for later. Let's see how
he have.
He said the Knicks might win out.
No.
He said, what if?
I can't never say never because here's the problem. I don't know who's going to get hurt or who don't get hurt. Giannis get hurt, the Bucks are done.
Done.
If any one of the 3 Nets get hurt. Any one of the 3.
Yep.
They can't win.
Yep.
So, well, you know what? Yeah, they might could beat the Knicks with any 2. Not with the 2 guards. They'd have to have Durant. They couldn't beat us with the 2 guards.
Right. With Harden out, I think we could beat them. Right.
Yeah.
Because they've lost to lesser teams with Durant and Kyrie in the lineup.
You could get to Kyrie's head.
Right. You can get Kyrie to take 35 shots with Durant on the floor, and that's what you want.
Harden actually makes Kyrie better.
Yeah. Yep.
Saves him from himself.
Right.
Philly would be tough.
And I think
I don't fear nobody.
Nobody.
What did my man say? Keith Sweat? Nobody.
Right.
Go ahead, Gian. Nobody.
Right. Hey, so Cornerstone Cap, I'm gonna say this. I want to wrap up, right? I want to wrap up here. so that I can do some other stuff, today, man. Like browse through the Lawrence Tears online mall, get these orders set so these winners can start receiving their stuff. Do some research for tonight's show, prep for the Denver Nuggets. But let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to guys that can dance?
Well, we got one of them still, Penson.
They still do. They actually got a couple
they
dancing
dancing more
shows.
than ever. I think they dancing more than ever.
Yeah, it's still some
What?
dudes dancing like crazy. But guess what they do? The popping is a big thing.
Yeah, pop locking. Yeah.
Yeah, but they do. But they mix the hyphy. They mix the hyphy with it, and
here's the bigger question.
The thing is that we grew up in that thuggish hip hop era where dancing wasn't cool.
We danced.
If you was Puff Daddy, you might get jumped on the street if you was dancing like that. And so we grew up around that era. But me being Latino, like I always dance salsa and merengue and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when I used to go to my family's parties, like if you wasn't dancing, what was wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So
like
I
ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Every time,
man. Skill is still trying to do the love slide. Step, side. He's still trying to get that.
Right? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every time I be in a party and I hear that little intro, New Cupid. Soon as I hear that, yo, I'm like, yeah, I gotta make my way out here. You know what I'm saying? I got to make my way out here. So shout out to Paris Duggar. Paris Duggar says the best thing about the Knicks is they get better against teams in rematches, so a series will be in our favor. Exactly. Thank you for the super chat,
man.
bro.
You know what? Now that he says that, man, it kind of feels like the Knicks is that type of superhero that, like, every time they play you and beat you, they take your powers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They legit learn from what they did against you and they use it onto the next one.
Who's that character in Mortal Kombat that takes your soul and everything when you play them? What's that character's name?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. The head villain and everything.
The head villain.
The head villain.
So I think actually the next time we play Phoenix, we're gonna play smarter. We're gonna play smarter than we did the first time, and I'm looking forward to that matchup in Phoenix.
Sorry, Delano.
I'm really looking out of all the games, out of the Denvers, out of whoever else you're gonna play. That's the one I got circled on my calendar as like, yo, we beat these kids. For real, sky's the limit for what we can do this year.
Right.
I want Mikal Bridges knocked to the floor. I want his butt on the floor. I want Todd.
And he's out, bro. Mo, he's out. He's out. Yeah.
No, not him. I think the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one from Charlotte is out.
Miles is out.
Yeah, you're right.
Mikal is so annoying, man. Screaming in our garden like that, man. Ugh.
Yeah, I can't stand him either.
Hey,
but see, here's the thing with
who
that.
Who I saw screaming at the garden was Chris Paul. Talking about what these dudes talking about.
Too.
What
that too.
Saw
that too.
Who these dudes think they are?
Right.
Don't worry, they will be dealt with.
I want
that's after a dude that was 0 for 6, knocked down 2 straight threes from the corner. Cam Johnson, y'all remember that?
Yeah, remember him.
Cam Johnson was 0 for 6, and he legit knocked down 2 threes back to back to go 2 for 8 for 3. He was 0 for 6, right? I mean, it's just y'all remember the Boston game where Boston beat us by 4?
Yeah, by 4. Yeah.
I mean,
I think it was close to that.
If anything,
the final score wasn't indicative of what the game was because RJ Barrett hit that meaningless 3 at the end of the game. Remember, RJ Barrett was 6 for 6 from 3, and he had that 3 at the buzzer. That
right.
But
if
Marcus,
anything, I think the Achilles heel, and I think is going to creep up in the playoffs is that stretch power forward that shoots the threes, because even in the Memphis game, you could see Jaren Jackson didn't miss a 3 because it looked to me like Randall was coming out a little late. And I think he does that. Like he really don't want to go out and guard the 3-point line. So we got to be careful with that because that's actually what probably gave Phoenix that advantage was having Cam Johnson as the power forward and Mikal Bridges, and those two, I want to say rooks like chess pieces on both sides of the court, shooting 3-pointers from side to side. You know,
right?
So he's got to, and I'm pretty sure they saw that and they know that, but he's got to, I don't know, try to do a little better on that.
Yeah. We'll get there. We'll definitely get there. So I want to say just real quick, congratulations to the winners for those that won stuff today. So Black University, I'm gonna work on getting that bucket hat sent out to you today, or at least working on getting that bucket sent to you. I'm gonna place the order. How about this? I'm gonna place the order.
I need a bucket hat and I need a teardrop shirt. I need both of those for when I'm down in Orlando, so people can be like, "Who's that?" I'd be like, "Oh, this is the Knicks, man. This the Knicks right here."
I really like that black long sleeve with the blanche tears joint on the back, with the little insignia.
Talking about this?
I think it's that one. Yeah, I think it's that one.
Here?
It has a little black.
Got the writing on the sleeve.
Yeah,
I think so, man. I think so. That's the one that has the blanche tears, the little insignia on the back.
The outside label. The outside. You talking about this? The outside label on the back. I ain't gonna take my shirt off on here. I ain't trying to. I ain't trying to encourage the women to subscribe.
Nobody.
By taking my shirt off. You know what I'm saying? But
I gotta address something. G-Man for life. You keep going at me in the chat. Come back on here on the panel. Just give me 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? I keep calling him G-Man. His real name is Skillet. He gonna keep going at me, man.
Hey, and so you keep saying Skillet, right?
Yeah.
Hey, and so it's either Skillet or Woodrow that said they gonna sing a love song to the girl, and Fred was like, "Fool, you can't sing. What kind of song you got?"
Yeah, exactly.
And then my man bust out with Hambone. Have you heard? You remember that? You remember that?
That's all he knows, Hambone.
Man, bust out with Hambone. Talk about I'm a sing to a Fred.
That's all he knows.
Oh, what kind of song you gonna sing to that girl?
That's all he know. That's all he know.
And dude just busts out with the Hambone.
And you know he got false teeth too.
Yeah,
he got false teeth too.
Oh no!
My goodness. So Mo, I know you know the Hambone song, right?
Hambone, have you heard? Talking about that mockingbird.
Mo, please tell me you bugging.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
He's a youngin. He's a youngin. It's all right.
5% of your references.
Mom gonna buy your mockingbird.
Yes,
if that mockingbird don't sing. Mama gonna buy your diamond ring. Down dog.
Yeah, man.
Jay Boogie's in the building. Jay Boogie's in the building.
Jay Boogie.
What up, OG?
Jay Boogie, what's good?
Jay Boogie.
Yo, so fellas, I gotta get out of here so I can go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Well, listen.
Let's get this win tonight.
As usual, it's a pleasure.
You had to pop in today and hand out some L's. G-Men for life. G-Men for life. Keep you and Luca. You and broke Luca overseas, man. We ain't trying to hear that right now.
Dollar store Luca. You talking about dollar store Luca?
No, he's talking about dollar store Luca. Dollar store Luca.
That's funny,
and
man.
GI. His name is not G-Man. It's Skillet.
Oh, Skillet. Yo, Skillet.
Yeah. Every time I think about Skillet, I think about Hambone.
His name is Hold the L. Just hold it.
Oh man. Hey, G-Man said he got receipts, bro. G-Man said he got receipts, bro.
Yeah, but see, they watered down. That's what it is. Those receipts are watered down. So
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're like they rip it up.
and so shout out to Sergeant Knicks, G-Man for life. Shout out to him,
Skillet.
man.
AK Skillet.
Yeah. Yo, my man legit bring quality to the live streams, bro.
Does he really?
I love my man.
Does he really?
He generally got. I never really disagree with him until he said Luka gonna come riding in on a white horse and save the season. I just couldn't believe the take. It was wild.
Right.
As I gotta say this, as much as we rag on Peyton, there are moments when Peyton really comes through for
Yeah,
for
that's
us.
my son. Talk about my son. Why you looking like that? You got a lot of nerve.
When's the last time he came through looking like what did he say?
What about well?
You don't remember there used to be a stat? Let me help. This is my son. Let me help. You don't remember there used to be a stat as long as he got 5 buckets, we won a game? You don't remember those games. Without those games, we're not where we are.
When does he get 5 buckets?
Right.
No, but that was a while ago. We was talking about it. He was getting it done.
He might have
That's
gotten
all
that against Memphis. I seen him drive at least 4 or 5 times. I made
Yeah.
What I remember is
my son
and
crazy.
tough, he gets the tough layups. Like, and as long as he does that, he's doing exactly what he needs to do. Drive to the basket, get those layups, try to get fouls. Because if you could say anything about Elfrid Payton, I don't think anybody could disagree. Is he's a tough kid.
Sure,
he's a tough kid, and when it comes to the playoffs, we're gonna need somebody like that.
We're gonna need somebody like that.
They ain't gonna back down when Kyrie try to act stupid or when anybody try to act stupid.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna bark back and he ain't gonna let them get punked. We ain't gonna get punked like that.
And the thing about it also is you're only seeing him for about maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes. The rest of the time, the rest of the time it's all going to Rose.
Now his minutes are going to quickly. So his minutes are going to quickly, bro.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So I could tolerate what he's doing right now.
Whoever got the high hand,
Alec Burks is back too. So Alec Burks is gonna eat
yeah,
it to those.
Whoever got the high hand quickly, Burks, Rose, or Elf, and not Elf. Out of those other ones, they're gonna have a better chance because they shoot better. So of those three, Tibbs has no problem closing games with Burks at point guard.
He showed it last game. He showed it last game actually. If Burks don't get injured, I don't think Derrick Rose comes back and has those magnificent plays
I can
he had
roll
at the end of the game.
I can roll with that.
Because
yes, absolutely.
Even though and that was a tough decision because Burks just coming back from the injured list and closing show how much faith he actually has in Burks at the point.
And the thing about
and that might have lit a fire up under Derrick Rose because he came out like gangbusters.
Yeah.
And was like, what? Like, I'm gonna break everybody's ankles,
right?
Go to the rim, hit these little buckets, and now what? Now who you gonna pick to close out the game?
And that's the thing that I was saying about Burks. I mean, because Burks was throwing stuff up left and right. I thought it was gonna take some time, and it didn't. He was throwing stuff up left and right.
It wasn't even hitting the rim. His shots.
Right. Yeah. They were just going in. Yeah, it was just straight up butter and everything. So, yeah.
It's good problems. It's good problems to have.
It's not a good problem. It's not a good problem. It's a great problem.
It's
a great problem. Yes. Yeah, I agree. I agree totally.
I'm out, fellas.
All right. Yeah.
We all out.
Have a good morning the rest of the day. Have a good day.
Yes.
Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody on the panel, man.
Except Skillet.
Hope I see you tonight after a big win.
Yeah.
If I could say one last thing before we go, I just want to shout out to the artist named CP. Listen, it seems like the last couple of live streams you've been wanting to give us more about your personal information. And I'm just saying, homie, I love you regardless. Whatever you're struggling with, that's you. I don't really want to be a part of it. Like, you know what I mean? So, but let's just keep it Knicks. You know what I mean? But we appreciate you and you talented.
CP's name is Dick Dastardly. Remember Dick Dastardly back from Hanna-Barbera? Remember them? He had his dog was named Muttley. Remember that?
Wow, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Just looking like, oh my goodness, what did I walk into?
He be coming up with the Lil Wayne references every TV show he done seen.
Hey, and so on that, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you everybody for coming through. Yeah. Right. Yo, I'm telling you, the shows be dope because of y'all. Make sure y'all check out the Lawrence Tears online mall. We're gonna I'm gonna get with Free Keith and GI and see if we can throw some Knicks freestyle merch in the online mall too. Maybe some Knicks versus stuff. And for y'all to check out. I gotta get with those guys to see what they like to put out there. And hopefully it'll be something to your liking. Go browse, tell us what you like and dislike, give us your feedback on it, and we'll try to accommodate. Because the main thing we want to do, we want to have y'all marching around in Lawrence Tears swag. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So let us know what you feel. The community page is out there for y'all feedback or whatsoever. So for your feedback, right? Mm-hmm. So just keep that in mind. Cornerstone Kev, GI, Mo, G-Man, Cully, Eddie C, CP the Artist, Darth City, Spree, everybody that came on, man, I appreciate y'all for coming through. I'm out of here. I'll holler at y'all. Peace. Evergreen, Evergreen can talk, y'all. Did I not tell y'all Evergreen can talk?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Evergreen can talk, bro.
Yes, she did.
Evergreen G can go.
Seriously.
He can go. He has stamina, bro. But anyway, I will holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good day, man. Peace.
All right.
Peace.